Hey guys, how you doing? It's Dom from the Gimme Wrestling podcast. How's it going? I'm sorry if you heard me tutting and umming and ahhing there. I'm still getting used to this. Hope everyone's doing alright. We are ready for Raw. We are 14 minutes away. Yes, I apologise for my tuts and ums and bits and bobs. How's everybody's Monday doing? Pretty good? Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm knackered. I was all excited before I got on the stream, and now I'm like instantly tired at the thought of doing 4 hours of Raw. But at least I got you guys. So who we got in the chat? So we got Crazy Ginger. Hey mate, how you doing? Nice to see you. Jack, of course. Yo, yo, yo. Ivan, hey mate. Looking forward to doing some predictions with you. Everybody, welcome to the Wrestling Kitchen. It's me. It's Dom. Give me a hull, yeah. Right, Jack's in as well. Hull, yeah. Dudes, this is nice, isn't it? Have you seen my new chair? What do you think? It's real comfy. I'm real excited. I got a new chair. I got new threads. Look at my nice Morbius t-shirt. We've got a full house. The wrestling living room. The wrestling boudoir is full. We have housemate Taryn, friend Kerry. We've got my beautiful girlfriend Emma, who was going to join the stream, but she's here in spirit. Maybe she'll pop in. Bit of eye candy on the stream at some point if I can persuade her. If not, you'll see her in the future. She's beautiful. She's just so hot. You know what I mean? She's very lucky. I've got a cup of tea. I've got a hot girlfriend. I've had a poo. Had my pre-stream poo. We got Dexter. I mean, they're not associated, the poo and the dog. We do have Dexter, the dog, here as well. The house dog, Dexter, who belongs to friend Kerry. But the poo that I had and the dog that is in the house are in no way related whatsoever. It's a good brew. Right, let's kick it up. Let's see what we got. Futuristic is here. Hello, mate. Jack is back. Futuristic says, good. Just found out that Dominic's debut was better than most others in 2020. Really? Is he going to get a Slammy Award? I think he might. Jack says, it happens. Ant, you look very different. Yes, I know. I'm much less haggard than Anthony. Although right now I feel pretty haggard. I've got donuts though. Got a bag of donuts that Emma got me for the stream. Looks kind of weird, doesn't it, in a plastic bag? But I'm excited about my stream donuts. Yeah. Jake says hello. Jack says poo chat. Yeah, at least with me, you're gonna get raw. No pun intended. You're gonna get raw, honest chat about my bowels. I like to think that you come here for wrestling and my insights progress, projected to the outside, which also sounds quite weird, doesn't it? I'm not into vomiting on. I'm not going to vomit on anything. Dom, our favourite, is here. Oh, thank you, Jake. It's nice that you like me. I like you. We've got plenty of nipple games lined up. I organised the stream, especially. I did a presentation this evening. So I finished my work for Christmas, most of it. So I was mostly organised, but then I forgot to turn the sound off as I started the stream. So you just heard everybody in the house is playing Cyberpunk 2077, which is awesome. There's a lot of glitches, but it's cool. And you heard me going as I set up the stream. So yeah, I'm not as professional. You get poo talk and unprofessionalism with me. Anthony's on it, like Donkey Kong. He's like, intro goes here, sound goes on here. I'm like, I'll just talk about my bowels and make weird sounds before the stream starts. I like to think that having the Gimme a Hull Yeah logo without anything creates anticipation. And that would be great if there was no weird sounds coming from the kitchen while, we were waiting to go live. Nipplegate, is it called in here? Yes, it will be soon, mate. It will be soon. What has this stream become? What has this podcast become? I never wanted it to be about nipples. But Anthony, he's turned it into, he's erected something, you know, that I never really wanted to be erected. I'm talking about nipples. I just want it to be a wrestling podcast. I just want to talk about wrestling with people that I like. But it's turned into, it's all about the nipples. I'm pretty sure that's what you came here for, isn't it? You did it all for the nipples. The nipples. I'm just singing Limp Bizkit now. Anybody remember that? I don't know. I love Limp Bizkit. I'm still wired into nu metal. I love Cyberpunk, says Jack. Yeah, you got it pretty quick, didn't you? It got a huge update, so hopefully the glitches will end. Well, we had some glitches today, so hopefully the update is coming, because there was some glitches today when housemate Taryn was playing. But I'm looking forward to playing a little bit over Christmas. I am pretty excited about it. Am I early? I think I'm early. I wasn't supposed to start till now. Ha! First time for everything. Look at me being all organised. It's great. Yeah. So Emma's here. Emma's here. Dom just wants me to prove I exist. Yeah, I do. Like, you could just be a troll. You could just be a troll pretending to be my girlfriend. But you're not, because you're right there. Like, she's right there. In the living room. But she's commenting on the stream, and I was hoping that she'd come on for the intro, but we'll get her on in the future, because she's like super just wonderful. Even if she doesn't say anything, she's just great. Do you know what I mean? Just sit here, just look at the camera. She'll still be more entertaining than me, you know. Saw some old videos of you before the beard, Daily Dan. Yeah, what did you think, man? I'm actually growing this for housemate Taryn. Taryn thinks I look better with the beard. I have a weird, I've told you, haven't I? I don't think I've ever said live. It's on one of the pre-recorded videos. So I have a weird thing where I believe all of my bad luck is associated to the growth of my facial hair. I believe I am unlucky when I have a beard, right? Like, it's true. Like, that's the thing. I know it's weird. I know it's ridiculous. I know it's not true. But in my head, from like childhood, because I could grow a beard from when I was like 16, from like teenage years, I have always associated my my beard. Sorry, they're laughing in the background because they thought I was going to say 6. I've always associated the growth of my beard with bad luck. So yeah, that's a weird fact about me. You look much better without a beard. Oh, thanks, Jake. Well, maybe there you go. Maybe that'll give me the impetus I need to shave it, because we said I was doing it on the 1st. I might do. I don't know. I go through phases of really liking it. You know, I go through phases of really liking it and then really hating it. You know, like the other day I like dinged somebody's car and I was like, oh, it's the beard's fault. And then the other day, yeah, Emma got locked out of the house and I was like, that's bad luck by association, right? So because Emma is my girlfriend, she's inherited the beard's bad luck. Don't call me. Don't swear on the stream, Taryn. You get timed out. Jack, can you time Taryn out? She's not even on the stream, but she's talking, so you need to tell Taryn off. No swearing on the stream. Right. You don't know Jax is so Constantine. I don't know what y'all are saying, man, but I watched that series for the first time today. The TV series. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. You look like Bray Wyatt. So, oh, Jake, you can't say that to me. I'll keep the beard forever. Right. Hey, Dom, random question. Do you get treated any differently with beard, long hair versus shaved and short hair? That is a very good question, PK. Well, that's an interesting question. Yeah, I think people look at me a bit like they maybe think I'm a little smarter without the beard and with short hair, but you know, I don't know. That's an interesting one. I haven't really thought about it. I was going to be like, oh, I'm disabled, so everybody loves me, but then I don't really. It's probably not appropriate on the stream. But yeah, no. People seem to like the beard. People seem to think I look better with the beard. But I think when you don't have it, people think you look a bit younger, maybe. But I don't know if that answers your question. If you want to look rugged and cool, because Taryn tells me I look rugged and cool, then keep the beard or grow a beard. If you want to have good luck forever and be lucky, and also look young and fresh and less like a homeless man or wobbly Bray Wyatt, then shave the beard. Oh, where was I? Keep the beard, shave the beard. I don't know. You get the picture. But it's a really good question, PK. I've never thought about that, which is why it sounds so difficult. Jack knows I exist. Yeah, Jack knows you exist, Emma. Right, we have 10 minutes to Raw, and this is why Anthony really struggles with this, and I never appreciate it till I started running these streams on my own. Comments go so quickly. There are a lot of comments. I'm sorry if I've missed you guys. Right, hold up. Let's see if we can catch up. I liked Choo Choo, says Jack. I know, is that the like train? Oh, you like this? Oh yeah, there you go. Like the video, like train, Choo Choo or something. Like the video. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. You know all that knackers. Jamel says Nipplegate. Yes. Emma is here. Yes. Where are we now? David Bowie is here, aka Anthony. You banged the car because you're a terrible driver. Your needs an apostrophe, Anthony. It's got an irony at the end. You're a terrible driver. Emma made a mistake, nothing to do with the beard. Emma made a mistake. What? Getting in a car with me or being my girlfriend? What's that supposed to mean? Keanu in the Constantine film. You're saying I look like Keanu in the Constantine film. Dude, the compliments are showering down on me like a golden... No, not like a golden shower. Not at all like a golden shower. Like a shower of love. A love shower. Like, does that make it sound like I'm talking like jizz? Is that like golden shower? Oh, God, this is terrible. Anyway, right. Yes, Emma, you've corrected Anthony. Thank you. Hull Yet, Dom, says Jeremy. Jeremy, nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're enjoying the stream. There's 13 people in. Thank you so much for being here. Hearing me talk about my poo, my beard, and golden showers. This is what we do here on the Gimme Hull Yeah Wrestling podcast. 9 minutes to Raw, everyone. You'll soon be free of my ramblings. Don't tempt me. His grammar is appalling. What, you're talking about Anthony's? Yeah. Jeremy, he has had enough of you. Where's Ant, says Jeremy. Yeah, he's here. He's just David Bowie riding the tiger, riding a unicorn on a tiger, riding a tiger on a unicorn. You get the, it is. Observing stuff. Is TLC Sunday? Yes, it is. We will be providing coverage of TLC Sunday for our sins. But it's a good time for me because I've finished all of my academic stuff, so I can do more streaming. So I'm actually looking forward to doing some AEW next week, which would be cool. I am going to spend this holiday having lots of cuddles and lots of sex and watching lots of wrestling. That's what I want to do with my Christmas. What are you doing with your Christmas? I hope it's as exciting as mine will be. I'm a pretty simple person. I like cuddles. I like sexy cuddles. I like TV. I like PlayStation. I like playing video games. That's what I'm going to do with my... I hope. I mean, if Emma's cool with it, I should probably check. Emma? Yes? Are you cool with cuddles and sexy times and TV and video games? Yes. Sweet. Emma's cool with it. Right, cool. Kick out David Bowie. Yes, absolutely kick out David. He's causing a fuss. Right. David Bowie. Hey, Maven. Maven's here. Oh, wait. Are you just... Oh, yeah, I should probably not talk about all that stuff if Maven's coming. That's the real David Bowie. What are you talking about? I know. It is real. It is the real David Bowie. Maven's here. Yes, hello, Maven. We're an entirely friendly stream, and we don't talk about anything inappropriate. Maven, it's a pleasure to have you in. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. And I watched a little bit of the stream you did with Anthony the other night. It was awesome. It was really cool. Got some good people involved. Sorry, David says I got to keep it PG. Sorry, dude. Maven said, Anthony says, good, Maven, how are you? Dom, don't make me kick you. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack. I need to keep it PG, don't I? This is my podcast now. I'm taking over. You know, it all gets a bit hardcore in the kitchen at 10 to 1 in the morning with my cup of tea. The stream is not PG anymore. It needs to be. Maven's one of the most important people that come into the stream, and obviously we do have some young people that join the stream, so I need to learn my lesson and keep it PG. So I am sorry for breaking. I'm sorry for being inappropriate if I've offended anybody with my talk about my bowels. I'm going to try and curb. I'm going to try and push it back in, try and curb it, try and suck it back in, all this bowel talk. So I don't do that anymore. He's showing off because his room is filled with ladies. I mean, it's always filled with ladies. It's just a good place to be, even when Emma's not here. You know, not because just because they're my friends. They're just good people. You know what I mean? Very lucky to have lots of good people around me in the wrestling living room and the wrestling kitchen. But no one's allowed in the wrestling kitchen once I start filming. It's like I'm like a dictator. I'm like, you can't come in the kitchen once I'm filming because, you know, streaming. Give me a whole yeah wrestling podcast. Give me a whole yeah wrestling podcast. Maven Glean, hello, haha. Maven laughs. Jeremy, message deleted. Glad you had a good time at PK. It was great. Yeah, PK, mate, thank you so much for supporting the channel and being here with us. We are very lucky to have you. We are 5 minutes away from Raw. I will take us through the intro so everybody's on the right time. If anybody needs catching up with time and stuff, we can do that. I'll let you know where we are, every match and stuff like that. And obviously Jack is going to do some timestamps for us as well. Thank you, Jack, for all of your work as ever. Yeah, God, this chair is comfy. I wish I'd had this chair for like the last 3 years. It's really nice on my bum. It feels good on the whole. Well, it was an outside shot. Wait, what was an outside shot? What did I do now? Who did I shoot? Well, right, okay. Canadian Stampede watch along was great. Yes, it was. I saw a bit of it. It was good. We love hardcore. Well, we're going to make this a PG stream forever. This is it now. You've had 10 minutes of debauchery. Now it's time for the wrestling. We've got 4 minutes left till Raw starts. We've got 4 hours of me and you guys being PG, keeping it real. There'll be the occasional nipple, but that's just part of it. We'll have a couple of nipple games and then that's it. That's all right. Then it's just PG all the way through. Just me, Dom in the wrestling kitchen with the wrestling living room. Emma, we've got Kerry, we've got Taryn and Dexter. Emma's going to bed. You want to pop your head in just to prove you exist?
They know I exist.
But like.
Hello.
Emma says hi. Right. See you later.
Night, guys.
Emma says night. Right. Sweet, let's do this. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Night, love.
Night.
Right. Hey, Dom, I have something really important to tell you. What's up, David Bowie? What's happened? What's gone wrong? Whenever you have something to tell me, it means something's gone wrong. 57. We're 3 minutes away from Raw. I'm gonna keep an eye on the clock so we're not running over. Crazy Ginger, thoughts on Jim Ross comments about AEW? I kind of agree with him. Yeah, I can see what he was saying. He probably shouldn't have. I don't know whether he should have done it publicly. That's another good question from you guys. I love your questions. I'm just lucky that you want to give me questions. But yeah, I think it was good because I guess it puts people on notice and stuff and makes people think about the spots they do and whether they need to do them so much. But I don't know. It was also it was short-sighted of JR to maybe he could have worded it kinda, especially because AEW are employing him. I'm assuming he's gonna get. I'm assuming he's gonna get told off by Tony Khan and maybe Cody for that. Because it could have been worded nicer. What do you guys think? Obviously, that's the most important thing about these streams is, what do you guys think? Yeah, I didn't think you should have done it publicly. You should deal with it more in person. Yeah, I mean, there's a time and a place for that, and I think the time and the place for that type of comment is in your biography, your autobiography rather, when you're not working for the people you're complaining about. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was complaining about the company and the talent in the company that he was working for. So, for me, I love JR and I respect him, and I think everybody else does as well. I think whatever he says, people respect him. He's a bit like, Jericho or Bret Hart in that way. But yeah, maybe at this stage in his career, when he's still, he's in AEW, he's had all this stuff and he's got this legacy, which is great. But he's, AEW is still relatively fresh, and you could probably do without the controversy, could JR. It's interesting because ultimately it has been happening for years. The DDT has been dead for years. That's not a new thing. That's been killed for years. But yeah, that's a good point, Anthony. But JR loves the DDT, and I love a good DDT because Raven, Jake the Snake. So I am on JR's side with that. I actually prefer a good DDT than I do an over the top dive, and the group of people catching them. But there's obviously a great place for that. A great place for the fly-in and the dives and stuff. AEW does it really well. You know what I mean? So we are. It's 1 a.m. now. So I'm just going to keep tabs on when Raw kicks off. Hopefully, if anybody's starting off, let me know, because I just need to refresh my stream because I might be a little bit behind you guys. But yeah, hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's ready for Raw. Let's see, because that's an interesting debate. It's a really interesting debate, actually, around the JR stuff. Because he's got a legacy. He's an incredible talent, broadcaster, commentator, and he has every right to have a comment. I think one of the Revival jumped to his defense. I think it was Braxton Sutter or Brandon Cutler, I think, that said something in retort to JR, and Dax, I think it was, that rushed to his defence. So people obviously have respect for the legacy of JR, and that's all great. But maybe he should have waited for when he's finished his career to make those types of comments. You know what I mean? Cool. So we're nearly ready for Raw, guys. Nearly starting. What up, says the RKH. Hey, man. Hey, how you doing? Hakeem is in. Yo. Alan. Hello. Barack Obama versus Roman at Mania. Hey, man. I would pay for that. Barack Obama. I bet he could. Well, I know he can do a mean promo. Very, very intelligent and very, very charismatic. I think the world would pay big money for that kind of thing. Right, we're on Raw now, guys. Sorry about that. We're getting a recap of last week when Drew and Sheamus had a fallout. Sheamus accidentally brogue kicked Drew in the face. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, we've done an interview with Drew McIntyre, the current WWE champion. You can go back and check that out on the channel. So we've caught up on Raw. We're now getting the opening credits on Raw. So hopefully you guys are around the same time as I am. Where's Anthony? Anthony is here. It's just David Bowie. I love that we're keeping that kayfabe up. It's good. He's got his own character. Yeah, Jake, that does sound super annoying. Roman went through a period of always doing the dives. Jake Cutler said something. Yeah, it was Cutler, wasn't it? Yeah, good point. It's an ongoing debate. Maybe it's something we can cover on the podcast. It'd be great to have Anthony's thoughts on screen. It's an interesting debate. JR has so much legacy, so much respect from the locker room, but like I say, this is going to tarnish that legacy. I think even it's just a shame. It's a shame we live in a society where one comment you make can obviously tarnish a legacy like that. So again, opening credits. We're getting a recap of what's happening tonight. We got Drew McIntyre, the WWE Championship Ascension ceremony. That's obviously going up top. Ready for AJ or Drew to climb the ladder at TLC. So that'll be cool. I'm so excited for that, guys. I'm more excited for AJ Styles to be in this championship match than I've been for anything in a long time. He's so entertaining. So cool. We're also getting Bray Wyatt's field trip to the Thunderdome tonight with the Firefly Fun House with the puppets. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this, Raw. This is my one day of the week where I have to actually work hard on the podcast. So, we can do this. We've got a dirt sheet. That'll be interesting. John Morrison and The Miz and the dirt sheet. Always entertaining. And here he is. In fact, that's now. Miz sitting comfortably under a ladder. I'm going to turn my volume up. That was very, very inventively named. The Nightmare Before TLC. That's sarcasm. He's got an actual book they've made. The Nightmare Before TLC. The Miz is now plugging his TV show, The Miz and Mrs. on USA. He's very good at promo, isn't he? Like, you don't really want anybody else doing your promo. They've given a lot to The Miz over the years. I watched the US title match with him and Bret Hart earlier on. I forgot how much they trust The Miz to do stuff. Might not be very, might not have been very good as a face, but I tell you what, one of the best heels of, I'm going to say, the last decade or so, maybe the last 20 years. So he's opening the book up. You know where this is going. 'Twas the Nightmare Before TLC. Okay. He's basically bigging himself up. So The Miz is bigging up AJ Styles as the protagonist, the face, when in fact that's not true. And AJ is in the ring, in the shadows. So I'm assuming... Oh yeah. This is out there in a very nice looking jacket. Looks good. They're just clicking the lights up and down. What's that about? Weird. Tasteful. Wouldn't that be cool if you could just click your fingers on someone you didn't want to speak to and they just go in the shadows, like, and then black. Miz now clicks the lights and it's Morrison pretending to be Drew. Morrison is doing improv in a terrible Scottish accent. This is terrible. I mean, it was entertaining, but it was entertaining last week, but I'm not sure I'm digging this. It's a little bit cheesy. They're just slow. It's like a drama. It's like something in high school theatre, isn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the segments and then we'll do some comments. If you smell what Barack is cooking. That'd be cool. Jake says, Anna, I remember the phase very well. Strange compared to how he wrestles now. That's Roman, yeah. Have an awful night, and no, have a great night. Drew needs longer boots. Hadn't noticed the boots. The book's just a reskinned Thompson local. Yeah, probably. Christmas tree in the ring. Mike, hey buddy. Hey man, how you doing? Nice to see you, dude. Welcome. Jeremy is still timed out. He's basically as good as an actor as Sean Connery. Yes, absolutely. And but Morrison is definitely a nicer guy. So they're basically bigging up AJ Styles. AJ Styles climbed the ladder. He's ready for TLC. So the Miz is putting himself in the story. AJ Styles taking exception to the Miz promoting the fact that he is Mr. Money in the Bank and can take a championship shot at any time. Morrison is better than the Miz and shouldn't be in this role, but here we are. Here's the comedy relief. Here's Sheamus coming out. Maybe to either to defend Drew's honour or to just kick AJ Styles' bum. Sheamus put that actually, it was like community performance theatre, wasn't it? Sheamus getting in the ring now. And now standing toe to toe with AJ Styles. Says he's prepared to fight with his fists. Sheamus, AJ says, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Sheamus says, I would rather be part of the problem. They're going towards the Christmas tree with all of the delightfully wrapped boxes. And now AJ chucks the Christmas tree in Sheamus' face. Oh, Sheamus just lobbed through a present, one of them boxes right at AJ Styles' head, and he sold it like a champion. Danny Hargreaves, it reminds me of Shane McMahon versus The Big Show. Jeremy, Dom, control. Jeremy, well, not unfortunately, Jack has been. Jack is the real one in charge here. If Jack says something happens, it happens. We've trusted Jack a lot, and we will continue to do so. So yeah, keep it chill. We obviously love having you in. We're very, very pleased to have you as part of the community. But Jack, you've got to keep it within the rules. Jack is in charge of them, and I'm very, very proud to have him. Jack, you have absolute power. I feel I've got every confidence in giving you that. You can do what you like, mate. I trust that you have our core values at heart. So if you think something ain't cool, then you can sort it out. I have a name. Yep, absolutely. Jack does. Yep. Yes, Jack does have a name. It is Jack. Do what he says, man. Maven, I really like what Miz has been doing as of late. Morrison too. Yeah, I enjoy Miz, dude. And that's a really good point, Maven. Like the Miz is one of the best heels WWE has had in years and years. Morrison, I think, as I've said, is better technically in the ring, but you will be hard pushed to find anybody better on the microphone and in promos than the Miz. And Morrison just he should have been a WWE champion. I'm probably a little bit nicer than Anthony. Anthony wouldn't say stuff like that, but I am a huge fan of Morrison, and I think a lot of people are. I think Anthony's become more of a fan of Morrison too. Danny Hargreaves says, hey Maven. Maven's getting a lot of love, as she deserves. Good to see you. Jack says, you're too nice, Dom. I get that a lot, mate. But this is why I give you the mod power, dude. If it was me, if I was in charge of this thing, everybody would run wild. It'd be chaos. This is why you're here, because we need you. You're the foundation, as I've said to you before. The foundation, the control the calm of the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast, keeping everything in tip top shape. You know, if it was just left to us, it'd be a disaster. Filmy Sports Talk says, hi Danny. Hey, Filmy Sports Talk. Welcome to the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. This is the Wrestling Kitchen. My name is Dom. Please like the video if you haven't liked the video already. We'll do a like spike in a minute. There's an advert for an Ultimate Day, and there's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Charlotte's there. Stone Cold's hanging out with some of the Jackass crew. Steve-O, Joel McHale. That'll be really entertaining, actually. Straight up Steve Austin. I've never seen that before. Looks like a fun show. Hanging out with loads of cool people. Now there's an ad for vaping. That's an odd. The raw colours are there, but there's an ad for vaping. Okay, cool. Superstar facts. Sheamus is a 4-time world champion earning a degree from the National College of Ireland, where he also played rugby and speaks fluent Gaelic. He also worked as a bodyguard for U2's Bono. There you go. I did not know that. Thank you for that, WWE. Cool. Mr. G is in. He says, hello, Danny. Jack says, I'm Thanos. Yes, you are, mate. But I trust you infinitely more than I would trust Thanos. You are a good person at heart. So even if you had the Infinity Gauntlet, I believe you would make lots of good choices. Although I could be wrong, but I that's what I think. Howdy, Mr. G, says Danny Hargreaves. Crazy Ginger says, hello, Wrestle Story. Man, I love when the Wrestle Story gets love in these chats. They do a lot of really good work over on their channel. Go and check out the Wrestle Story. Of course, they were a part of a watch-along Canadian Stampede last night with Anthony. You can go and check that out on the channel a little bit earlier on yesterday. We've got some cool stuff coming up, actually. We've got some interviews coming up with some wrestlers. We've got some broadcaster stuff coming up. So, yeah, over Christmas should be busy. Busy. Okay, cool. So, we've got AJ and Sheamus now. You got Sheamus outside the ring. You got AJ giving him some kicks to the head. On paper, this is an excellent match, isn't it? Like this, hopefully the raw effect doesn't kick in, because AJ's incredible talent. So is Sheamus. Sheamus is coming to his own massively, I think. Again in this kind of third or fourth phase, I think, of his career. He's just really doing some great work. And Omos looks. He's a beast. When was the last time you saw anything like Omos? But I suppose we have not seen him in the ring yet. He could be like Giant Gonzalez. You know, Jack, I'm watching every Marvel Inferno. Good, man. You deserve it. The rest of the story says, thanks, Dom. Oh, it's a pleasure, man. I am now free from academia for about a week or two. So I am doing AEW next week. I'm doing TLC. So I'm hoping to hang out with you guys a little more over the coming weeks. I love you guys very much. You're both wonderful people. I don't get enough chance to spend enough time with you because I'm always bloody working. But yeah, it's a pleasure. Have you seen pictures of Braun? The rest of the story. No, I haven't. But Jeremy says no, but I heard you talking about them yesterday. What's Braun looking like? Is he looking cool? I liked his shaved head. We got 10 people in. If you've not liked the video, please do. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. Tell your dogs, cats, parents, grandparents, fish, whatever. It's just me hanging out in the kitchen. I'm actually really happy to be like I went through the sort of pre-stream buzz, and then when I got on the stream, I was knackered, and and now I'm coming back into it. I've had some tea. I'm going to eat some donuts maybe in a minute. I got like a little bag of donuts here. Yes, more Dom on the channel. Yeah, for a little while, man. And then I'm only I qualify, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood. qualify in June. So after that, I've got some big plans for the channel. Like things like a website and a few other things we're going to do. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. I actually wanted to talk to you, Maven, about doing some work with us. It's been on the cards for a long time. You and Mr. G. But drop me a message, and me and Anthony have talked about it. So it's good stuff. Just doing some work for the channel. But I won't give it away to the group. But Maven's obviously, the rest of the story are amazing, and we want to see more of them here. I need to invest in donuts, dude. Bloody love donuts. More Dom is great in my book. Thank you, Jack. He has lost fat and gained muscle. Yeah, he's a beast. More Dom is awesome. Oh, bless you guys. I need to digest them. Yeah, man, they're great. I've got Emma got me a custard donut from this cool Polish store in Hull. I know it looks like a dodgy plastic bag, but there's this custard donut which looks super tasty. It's more like a pastry, but it looks great. I know this isn't a donut blog, and I do have a donut blog, but I haven't updated it in ages. Only Mr. G knows about it. I'm just gonna have a little bit of this before we. Right. More like pastries, but they're really good. Amazing. Sorry, guys. Back to the wrestling. Sorry for chewing on the stream. I should turn the sound off. You don't want to be hungry in a factory full of donuts. No, you don't, Jamel. Lovely donuts making me hungry. Strowman is ripped. That's awesome, man. He's a great talent. He's got better and better. Crazy Ginger, more F-bomb Adama. Oh, mate, thank you. I appreciate the love. Right, let's do some wrestling. Okay, almost catches AJ Styles as Sheamus went for a powerbomb onto the table. That was a good time to pop back into the stream. Sheamus now facing off with the massive Omos. And now we'll go to a break so I can go back to my donut. I'm going to go back to my donut. We'll do some nipple games in a couple of breaks time. All right. I'm not as big on them as Anthony is. But I know you guys like them. So, I mean, everybody likes nipples in some way, right? I love like donuts and pastry. I'm so lucky. Emma's the best. Donuts are also the best. Hey, go on. I'll tell the world, right? Mr. G and Wrestle Story are the only people I think that actually know about this. But when I was in America, when I was working in Boston, I was working for MIT. My friends always joke because I like to drop that in. But obviously, donuts are much bigger in the US than they are in the UK. And so I went to donut shops and would buy these donuts. And I only did like 3 episodes. But I would eat the donuts live on stream. And it was called the Triple D, Dom's Delicious Donuts. And there's only like 5 subscribers. And I think one is Maven and one is Mr. G. And like, and it's like my first foray into YouTube. And it was just me. Because obviously I was traveling, so I had my MacBook Air, no like webcam, no microphone, just me on this MacBook recording off the camera. It's terrible to look back on, but I really enjoyed those donuts. Am I going to give you a review of that donut? Solid 5 stars. The pastry's crumbly and soft. It's all the sugar's just wonderful. It just melts in your mouth. I'm salivating. This does not sound like a donut review, but it's awesome. I should find out from Emma what the shop was that she got them from, and like that's what I did on the blog. So I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna plug these donuts because they are great. A little bit more. Yeah. Good. I like coffee cakes. Jamel, that's awesome. Wait, Emma got you the donuts. Marry her. Yeah, well, she's amazing. She gets me donuts all the time. Don't eat donuts from Walmart. Yeah, no, I know that. My local bakery closed, so no baked goods during the pandemic for me. I'm sorry, Jack. Right. The Triple D was awesome. I want more reviews, lol. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I think you were one of 5 people that ever did. Cool. Right. We're good. Hopefully, Jeremy and Jack are getting on now. That's good. We love the community we have here. We're very grateful for you guys. It's very, very cool that we have the Discord and that you guys want to come and chat with us. But it's really, really important, that we keep it chill. We're a nice community of people, and we love and we're very proud to have Jack as our moderator. So if you don't get on with Jack, off you pop. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're very honestly very grateful. I've already said that, but I'm sitting here eating donuts, drinking tea with you guys, and people like the Wrestle Story who are super, super important, super talented, not to mention everybody else on here. We're so grateful to like Danny Hargreaves for being here, Futuristic and all those people, man. Like, it's just amazing for me to sit here having done my presentation, eating a donut, drinking a cup of tea. I got housemate Taryn just chilling out over there. Life is pretty good. I got my little Fiend behind me on this side. I got my nice Morbius t-shirt, my nice chair. Living the dream. Let's get back to some wrestling. But yeah, Jack, whatever you need to do, man. Right, so Styles is in the corner. Whipping Sheamus in. Sheamus reverses with a backbreaker. Irish curse. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I'm going to stop eating donuts and I'm going to talk about wrestling. Sorry for anybody new that's coming in here. I don't just sit and eat donuts all the time. Who am I kidding? Of course I do. Sheamus is selling the knee there. Like, legitimately good selling from both of these guys. Like, legitimately super talented. Jamal McGee says, the good life. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. 100%, man. But yeah, you guys are a huge part of that, man. Like, it's like 1:27 in the morning and I want to be here and I'm happy to be here because of you guys. But yeah, it's really important because we have a lot of young people that come in and out of the stream. And I know that I have my 10 minutes of joking around and stuff, but when the wrestling comes on, particularly when people are checking out Raw or interested in Raw, we try and keep it as PG as we can because we got a lot of young people coming in and they're obviously huge wrestling fans as well. We want to make it as inclusive as we can for everybody. So AJ is trying to get up now. He's selling that he's knackered. This is a proper fight. I have watched bits of it, of course, but it looks like it's been a pretty good match. Sheamus and Omos facing off. Nobody's ever tried to go for Omos yet. I don't know whether that's something by design by Vince, who's obviously said that Omos needs to do more work. Almost turning. That's a nice touch. Sheamus turning around to check on Omos. Now climbing up to the top. Sheamus likes Father Ted like me. And guarded Bono. Yeah, he's cool. Solid wrestlers, both lads. Yeah, 100% Jack. This match is getting a lot longer than I expected. Yeah, I'm surprised actually. But, two of the top talents in WWE getting the time they deserve, Danny, I think. This is a main event already. Yeah, good point, Jack. I'm big into this. I feel like we may have touched on a good Raw, guys. We may have touched on a good Raw. This could be alright. Calf pusher locked in on Sheamus. Sheamus selling that again like a champion. Is he going to tap? I don't think Sheamus is tapping here, guys. But that calf crusher looks immense, doesn't it? It looks so painful. So painful. Sheamus at the bottom rope. AJ now going for the Styles Clash. Broken up. White noise by Sheamus. And they kick out. This is ace. What a brilliant opening match. Maybe WWE have been paying attention to the fans and all the complaints that they've had for months and months. We may have peaked too early though. Yes. This is entirely possible, isn't it? Although Bono's so much shorter than you'd expect. I've never actually hung out with Bono. It's not even on my bucket list of bands to interview. But yeah, I don't know how short he is, but I am 5'3", so is he shorter than me? This is good, guys. What a cracking opening. Sheamus got AJ up. He's going for a follow-away slam from the top. He's got Styles on his shoulders. Climbing up to the second rope. Styles reversing. Oh, and he clips the knee. Oh. AJ clips the knee. Clips the knee. Gets the cover. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles wins. Decent amount of momentum. Heading in to TLC this Sunday. What a good match to open. But yeah, Danny's right. Danny's right. Kicking Sheamus in the side. Yeah, that was nice. The leg kicks from AJ Styles were wicked. This has been a good story. I think over the last couple of weeks, I've really learned to appreciate the value of storytelling in general. In terms of entertainment. And, it really is important. Anthony says this all the time, and I never really appreciated it. Telling a story in the ring is something AEW do so much better than WWE. But that was a good story. There was some good selling. There was a concentration on the leg. Jack, you are one lucky dude. I mean, if you call being a moderator lucky on the Gimme a Wrestling podcast. So, almost is grabbing Styles, and now Sheamus. Almost has got a hold of Sheamus. That was looking weak. That looked pretty weak. That looked really weak from Omos. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Almost going round the side while Sheamus is getting kicked. Has he got a chair? Omos has got a chair now. Giving it to AJ. Ah. Whacks the front of Sheamus. Attacking it. So what knee was it on? And he remembered the knee. And whacked the knee with the chair. That was harsh. Ooh. Did he get him in the nads there? Sheamus is looking beat down. They need to get rid of the big guy if he's not going to do more than that. Yeah, I know. But I genuinely think it's Vince just saying that he can't do anything right now. Jamel says, I just look outside my window and there's a guy in an Elvis costume walking down the street singing and playing guitar. It's 32 degrees out. Hey, man. That sounds like a fun neighbourhood you live in, Jamel. You know, it's pitch black outside where we are. There's nobody dancing outside in our house. Are you, Jack? Are you being compared to Ryback? I mean, I can dig that. Decent match, just Crazy Ginger Jake. Yes, Jeremy. I thought they sent the big guy down to the performance center with Keith Lee and 3 others. Yeah, I thought so too, Jeremy. Good point. Was he on the name list? I know Keith Lee was. Otis was another one. But I know, yeah, they've been talking about Omos for a while and saying that he's not ready to get in the ring. I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to TLC and that main event, guys. We're getting a Firefly. Oh no, we're getting the preview for the Firefly Fun House. Bray Wyatt's field trip to the Thunderdome. So we got an advert. I'm going to wait until the next one to do a nipples game, guys. There will be one. We will do it, but I am still freaking out over my massive botch last week. So I want to try and avoid botching as much as I possibly can do. But we will do a nipples game. I've got 5 lined up, so there's plenty to do. And is he the same dude that was the Giant Ninja? That's another good question, Jeremy. Yes, he is. It's the same guy. Almost was one of Akira Tozawa's Giant Ninjas. He's what a career he's had already, eh? What a career. Really appreciate the questions, guys. Is PK still in? I feel bad for before, like talking about like, you know, do people treat you differently if you have long hair and beards? Like, honestly, man, it's all about the kind of person you are. If you're not a dick, and you do good work, nobody treats you differently. It may have been different 20 years ago. He's probably not here, but that's the message I want to send: is that just don't be a dick and do good work, and you know, treat people well, and nobody treats you differently, unless they're a dickhead. You missed our nipple game yesterday, Dom. I got a love poem from Mr. G. Did you? Wow. Well, all 3 of them. Oh, I'll have to go back and watch it. I'll have to go back and watch that, man. That's nothing. It's Elvis Mania when his birthday comes around. They have his funeral and Oh, man. Yeah, it must be cool to live over there, dude. It must be really cool to live over there. Like, that must be so nice. And also the weather. Like, I've never lived anywhere that isn't cold. Like, Boston was cold. Chicago was cold. Like when I've been in the UK, it's been cold. Wherever I've been in the UK. Whenever I've, like, been away for work, just for a bit, it's been cold. I did go to Alabama. That was hot. I also went to LA. That was hot. I'm 6'5", tattoos on my hands, arms, chest, back. They treat me well. I do get older people who are scared though. Yeah, man, don't worry. I'm 5'3", I walk with sticks, have tattoos, and long hair and a beard, and people are always scared of me. So yeah, I get that, dude. I love WWE now. Say, only HBK and Ray won the Rumble from number 1. One other guy did, but I support him being buried. Yes, indeed. Boston was cold as hell, I agree, yeah. Freezing, man. I'm not, guys. I'm sorry. Since it's a break, I'm gonna have a bit more donut. Sorry, guys. It's cold here, so it's a rest of the story. Well, it's bloody cold. Sorry for chewing on the stream, guys. We got a long way to go yet. I'm actually quite excited by NXT at the moment. That's a cool looking match. O'Reilly versus Dunn for New Year's Evil. I think that's going to go to Dunn. But Kyle O'Reilly's fantastic. I'm really getting into Kyle O'Reilly's work. I'm not so sold on Karrion Kross, guys, at the moment. What do you guys think of Kross? Like, a lot of people love his entrance and the vibe, but it's not really doing it for me. Me and Anthony were talking about this the other day. Like, not really doing it for me a lot at the moment. I went to the pay-per-view when The Big Show appeared in the WWE St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Yeah, man. I remember seeing that. Was it 99? I don't know, maybe not. But I remember that. I remember that, like, being on pay-per-view. Cool, man. What a cool experience for you. Thinking about it, he was but 1 and 2 are functionally down for the same. Yeah, fair enough. Rumble rules. O'Reilly is so underrated. Absolutely, Danny. I'm getting into more like his vibe. Like, I know he had some really good matches in Ring of Honor. That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys. Would you guys be up for doing some Ring of Honor watch-alongs? I'm getting into Ring of Honor. I've been watching... I watched a couple of matches of Ring of Honor recently. And, like, I forgot how... Because I watched some when I was in America. I forgot how good it is. And I'd be really interested. And I watched a Kyle O'Reilly match from there. And it's so good. So we're getting a Hurt Business promo. And so there's a kid there promoting Bronuts, organic donuts made by Riddle. And obviously that's an idea that the Hurt Business rejected a few weeks ago. The crew member is getting bullied. That's not cool. The crew members getting bullied by the Hurt Business. Oh, they're bullying the crew member. Oh, man, that sucks. Just poured milk all over the crew member. Oh, man, that sucks. So MVP's facing Riddle tonight. That'll be cool. Love MVP. Can hopefully put over Riddle. That's quite a mouthful, isn't it? The Chief Hurt Officer. MVP's cracking. I missed him a lot, and I'm really glad he's got a platform. Actually, on my website, SoundsFit magazine, I always get a cheap plug-in. I've actually interviewed MVP. He was a nice dude. You can check that out if you want. Lashley says that he's going to send them all to their world of hurt. Not such a great promo. They should just let MVP talk all the time. Even though I love Shelton Benjamin. Not the best promo. Same with Cedric. Not the best promo. They should just be quiet and let MVP talk. So Riddle's now in the back with New Day and Jeff. So Riddle's apparently been trying to get G4 to commission a quiz show called Riddle Me This. So Matt Riddle wants to be in the corner of... Cool. So now Riddle in the corner of the New Day and Jeff. The Hardy Bros. Oh my god, I'm into this, guys. The Hardy Bros could be a thing. Dudes, that's a future tag team. Future tag team champions, I guarantee it. The Hardy Bros. Look at Jeff looking like he's having fun. You know what? I think he's probably glad he didn't go to AEW. Like, look at what Matt's doing now. No disrespect. He's got the bigger platform. People might disagree with me there. I appreciate it. Jeff looks happy though, is what I'm trying to say. Gotta say sharp suits. Yeah, they do have sharp suits. Got milk on himself. Paolo Lamb Chop. Nice name. Got milk on himself. Fool. Oh man, yeah. I thought it was a bit harsh. I'm kind of gutted they poured milk on him. But nice to see you, Paolo. Welcome. Jamel, the Hurt Business is talking about donuts. Yeah, man. Got to prick my ears up for that. Can't get into NXT, says Jack. Oh, man, I'm getting back into it. I definitely had a low point. I definitely went off it. Oh, it was milk. What did you think it was? What did you think it was, Jack? Adrike's in. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, Adrike Mead. Nice to see you, buddy. God, everybody has got such good names, haven't they? Like, you know, from Futuristic Gamer to PK to Paolo Lamchop to You Don't Know Jack to Adrike Mead. I know that is your real name, dude. I'm assuming it is. But it's a strong name regardless. You guys have strong, solid, decent names. What a community we've got right here on the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. Right here in the Wrestling Kitchen. And I think you guys have waited long enough. I think we'll try and not botch so I've just moved really close to the microphone. I'm going to do a nipples game, guys. All right, so if you're ready, this one should be easy. Okay, cool. There you go. Whose nipples are they? You get a love poem from me in case you don't know the game. Thought it was coffee. Unbelievable! Says Jack, what's unbelievable? The nipples. They are good nipples. Batista says Paolo Lamb Chop. Nope! Sheamus. Nope! Titus O'Neil, nope. Carly, nope. Sorry, I'm just dancing to the terrible American adverts. Just keeping myself going, keeping myself motivated on the stream. 13 people in, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, joining me right here in the Wrestling Kitchen. We've seen the plants. We got plants in the kitchen now. We got loads of plants in the wrestling living room. But Housemate Taryn's really into plants. I think it adds a lot to the kitchen. And I think it adds a lot to the podcast. Wade Barrett, nope. David, you holy rock. Yes, he does. Ron Simmons, nope. I'm on fire with these, man. The one that I botched on, I think it was... who was it? Like, it took you guys ages. Great Khali, nope. A-Train, nope. This is where, honestly, I will do it again. I'm deathly afraid of getting rid of the background. Shelton Benjamin, nope. Too easy. I've got a couple that are too easy, and I'm really gutted that I've picked him. Mason Ryan, nope. Good shout, though, Jack. Sorry, Jake. Jinder, Paolo has got it. There you go, Jinder. All right, let's see if I can get this right. Please don't delete this. Please don't delete the background. Whew. Okay, cool. We're all right. Oh, we did it. Right, so Paolo Lamchop got it with Jinder. It was spelt wrong, but... it was spelt wrong, but still get it, man. Jinder Mahal. So, at the next break, Paolo, you will have a love poem from me to you. Right here from the Wrestling Kitchen, straight directly to you and your computer from me, Dom, from the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. LMAO, sorry about the spend. Nah, don't worry about it, man. It's what I do for work and stuff. You know, everybody hates me because I'm always correcting people. Sometimes I get stuff wrong, or everybody gets stuff wrong. Don't worry about it, man. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, man. Don't worry about it. It's welcome. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for playing the game. No, I got it. I spelled it correct. Paolo gets it. It's fine. Yeah, it's Paolo's time now. No, Jeremy. Well, yeah, maybe we did say the full name thing, but no, this is Paolo's. You can we'll give this one to Paolo, man. In future ones tonight, we'll do full names. But tonight, that one was definitely Paolo's. So next break, mate, you will have a love poem from me. Paolo is a genius. You deserve it. Absolutely, Crazy Ginger. Okay, cool. So, I didn't get a donut. I didn't have a bit of donut, did I? I always feel bad doing it in the middle of a stream because I'm like, what? Oh, wrestling and donuts and bowel movements. I feel like that's my entire thing on the streams. I have a poem. Awesome. Jamel, go on then. You're going to type it out? Am I going to read it out? Like, type it. You type it and I'll read it. So you're reading, defending, undisputed nipple game champion. Well, you didn't win the last one, dude. I mean, you're very good at the nipple game. You're very good at the nipple game, man. We can't deny that. You can't win them all. It's a good life lesson, man. Sometimes you're gonna lose stuff. It's all right. You gotta learn. You gotta grow. You gotta develop. Whatever, man. Sorry, I don't mean to get all like, hippie or whatever, but that's the thing, isn't it? You gotta learn. It's good to learn to lose a little bit so you can appreciate the wins. Mate, donut guilt isn't a thing. Love donuts. Yeah, man. Go on, man. You know what, Jack? This one's for you. Jack, I can't wait to hang out with you, mate. I can't wait to hang out with you again. Like, it's been too long. The last time me and Jack hung out was in a different country. You notice how I bleeped myself there, so you can't time me out, Jack. Right, back to wrestling. Woods gets a kick in. Double chops from Woods and Kofi to Lashley. Lashley with a big throw. Power slam. Alexander tags himself in. These guys put on the highlight of last week's Raw, I think. Cracking match. Both of them. Fantastic. Wicked monkey flip from Kingston there. We all need a beer and spiders. 100%, man. You remember this. I will buy you a beer. Jack, I don't think you've ever been to Spiders, mate. As soon as you're able to, get on a train. I'll pick you up. We can't go to Spiders probably for another year. But it's a club. It's an alternative rock club in Hull for you guys that aren't from the UK. It's one of the oldest clubs in the country. We can go and rock out to some tunes. Give me a hole, yeah. Okay, Anthony says beer and spiders, more like water. Let's to be together like a $2 bill because it's easy to split. Oh, is this your poem, Jamal? I'm gonna wait. No, because the comments will go up. Right, let's do Jamel's poem. Let's to be together like a $2 bill because it's easy to split two $1 bills. But if you split a $2 bill, you just have a torn $2 bill. Just like a broken heart. Ah, mate. The love in that poem. Beautiful. Way better than anything I've got. We hung out near Harvard, Dom. Dom gave me the metaphorical kick up the bum to make YouTubes. Oh, man, I'm glad. Dude, that's... Honestly, dude, that's like why, like... Sometimes I have a bad day. Sometimes I have a bad mental health day, like we all do. And I tell you what, man, that's a wonderful thing to say. I'm about to get all emotional on the stream. That's a lovely thing to say, man. I'm so glad that we got to meet up, and that you would want to meet up with me, and because it was hard. We nearly missed each other. I was in a cab and I saw Jack going one way, and obviously we're in a different country, so we don't know the area that well. In a different area. Well, I know Jack's gone to Boston a bunch of times, and so have I. But yeah, we were confused, and we nearly didn't find each other, but we did. So what a poem, Jamel. Yes, absolutely. Club that plays wrestling music. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, it plays rock and metal, but it also plays wrestling music. A lot of wrestling music. Triple H's theme. What else they do? Loads of stuff. Do CM Punk's theme. Do loads of stuff, man. Right, yeah, okay. After this break, I'm doing some wrestling, guys. I'm so sorry. Like I've had a lot more fun on this stream than I have for the rest of today. So, thank you. It was a wise. Oh, we're getting another one. Jamel, you're like the poem. You're like poetry in motion. You are like poetry in motion, just typing away, giving us the comments, giving us the stanzas, the poetry term, just giving us the good vibes. Your poetry, I'm loving it. Keep it coming. Keep it in motion. Don't know what I'm talking about. 15 people in. Thank you so much. 16 likes on the video. Thank you so much for liking the video. If you've not subscribed yet, please do. It helps our little channel out. Paolo says, love that song. Everybody does, man. Cult of Personality is one of my favourite songs. Yeah. Living Colour, right? Awesome. Yeah, man. You can find me walking away from the dance floor as all the marks enter during the themes. Don't being one of them. Nah, man. I don't do that. I actually know. To Cult of Personality, yes. To Triple H's theme, no. They do other ones as well, don't they? What else did they put in there? Edge's theme, Alter Bridge. Another band I've interviewed. Really nice people. Listen to quite a bit of Living Colour. Jake, I'm going to listen to more. It's always been on my radar, right? And I've always liked a bunch of the songs that I've heard. And I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll listen to Living Colour. Yeah, I will do. I'll listen to Living Colour one day. This is my inside voice. Oh yeah, Dom. Yeah, we'll listen to Living Colour one day. And then it never does. There you go. That's a bit more Bray Wyatt, isn't it? With like voices in my head or whatever. It's not actually that bad. I'm just saying that sometimes I think to myself that I want to listen to more Living Colour, but then I don't, because I'm always busy doing something. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll do it after the stream. Living Colour open letter to a landlord is really good. Oh, thank you, dude. That's cool. I remember because my favourite band of all time is Nine Inch Nails, and I remember their first. They got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, and they were talking about the first time they went on stage at a big festival. They were supporting Living Colour, and they remembered how like professional Living Colour looked, and how they all just had all. This was like the earliest Nine Inch Nails, and they had like all the rubbish gear and stuff, and they were comparing themselves to Living Colour. It was a nice story, and it just goes to show obviously the impact that Living Colour have. Alright, Woods, Kofi ducks under, big clothesline to Shelton Benjamin. Once again, cannot express how much I love Shelton Benjamin's work and how underrated I think he is. And also, I love Kofi. Nice boom drop from Kofi Kingston. Center of the ring. He's doing the New Day Rocks clap. And now Lashley just dumped Kofi outside. Alright, nobody saw it. Shelton chucks Kofi back in the ring. Oh yeah, Lashley pulled. I didn't see that. Lashley pulled Kofi out. Nice snap suplex by Lashley. I think Woods was chanting about or sort of shouting about positivity and the power of positivity. I'm a big advocate for that. Take my glasses off for a minute. Got to get myself some wireless headphones. I do have some, but I didn't bring them. It's like these get a little annoying after a while. You got Cedric Alexander like a gator roll on Kofi. Danny inviting all the gents back to his house. Well, you know, classic spiders. Dom uses spiders to practice his entrance walk in between the rooms. Yeah, I do, man. Absolutely. You've probably seen me in there without. We have seen each other in there, haven't we? 15 people. Crazy Ginger, I listen to quite a bit of Living Colour. Give me a whole 15 people. Dude, you're doing your with an apostrophe, should be with apostrophe and an R and an E. Doing every stream from now on. I quit. Nah, man, you're the lifeblood of the podcast. And I can't wait to see you soon either, man. It's been a long time. It's been probably a few weeks, but it feels like I miss Anthony when he's not around and not on the streams. But I'm glad that people are here, you know. But these people wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, Anthony. You know, you're a big part of that community, big part of building that community. The biggest part of the podcast right now, with me not being able to do as much stuff. Quit and I ban you, says Jack. Absolutely, Jack. You could stay at mine if you wanted, as I live like 10 minutes from Spiders, mate. Currently, I live about 5 minutes from Spiders. Right? I think so. Drive, but I'm moving further out of town maybe in a year, so we'll see. Might just do that. Thank you, Dan. Oh, that's wonderful. You see, makes a change from me inviting the BTGG, man. Yeah, I'm all. I've been about that. I've been about that life, man. Not anymore. I've got a wonderful partner, but I have definitely been about that life. Seen a few of them in Spiders. Talking about seeing, it's time for the glasses to go back on. Yeah. Does Don bear resemblance to Seth Rollins tonight? Well, again, lovely compliment if that's the case. That's why I said, Danny. Honestly, guys, thank you. I miss Spiders. Me too, mate. Spiders, give me a whole night. Absolutely. I live close to Spiders. Do you really? Man, I need to come round to your house and hang out. Not because it's close to Spiders, just because I want to. You've got an amazing figure collection. Danny's figure collection, like wrestling figures, Star Wars. Absolutely amazing. It's like a proper collector. Right, okay, guys. All right, wrestling. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. All right, Shelton Benjamin tags in. Cedric Alexander kicking Kofi in the corner. What alliteration. Kicking Kofi in the corner. Right, so now Cedric is tempting the New Day, taunting the New Day. Choking Kofi in the corner. You're a grammar troll. I live close to the New Dome. Do you? I don't know whether you do. Like drive-wise. Come round once we're out of tier 3. Yeah, man, I'd like to. I'm a Psycho Sid. I'm the master and the ruler of the world. It looks like I'm constipated, but I love that promo from Psycho Sid. I always love that. Used to scare me as a kid. Right, Kofi's whipped into the buckle, and what a kick! It's like a stomp. That was like a curb stop by Kofi Kingston. I'm sorry about how excited I am about the Hardy Bros. Like, I'm really excited about it. I think it could be huge. Big atomic drop from Hardy and the trademark low blow double legs. Nice, nice, nice. And a kick out. Tag made by the Hurt Business. Oh, that was a blind tag. Cedric Alexander with a knee and a kick out from Hardy. The resilience of Jeff Hardy, of course, is legendary. Cedric whacking, hitting Jeff Hardy on the floor, getting angry. He's getting aggressive, is Cedric. Jeff Hardy ducks. Nice Russian leg sweep. And love that cover, really inventive. But Alexander kicks out. Did Shelton get the save? Xavier gets out Shelton. Oh, flatliner by Lashley. Double drop kick on Lashley by Kofi. Is Kofi going to fly? I think he is. Yes, he is. That was nicely done. Jim Ross wouldn't complain about that now, would he? Not a group of people there. Oh, Woods gets whacked into the barricade. A big clothesline by Lashley showing his dominance. Kick from Hardy to Lashley. Roll up from Cedric. 2 and a kick out from Jeff. Nice near falls. Oh, backslide. 1, 2 and a kick out from Jeff. Nice. Another blind tag. Lashley's in. Twist of fate from Hardy, but Lashley is in. Hardy's trying to block. Nice, Lashley. Shoulder breaker. Hardy got out of it. Whisper in the... Oh, no. I was going to call the whisper in the wind, but Cedric Alexander got in the way, and now Hardy is caught in the Hurt Locker. And Hardy taps out. Big win for Bobby Lashley. Again, you can see that WWE have huge plans for Lashley in the future. I believe there was speculation of us getting a WrestleMania Brock Lesnar match again recently. Everything Shelton Benjamin does, no pun intended, is gold. That was a huge part of his gimmick. Brilliant work. Cedric put on an absolutely storming match against Kofi last week. It was the highlight. It was the one golden nugget in a turd of Raw last week. But, I think there's more for him to do. Still more for him to do. So I didn't correct your grammar on the Eurogrammar troll, but I do appreciate the compliment. Let the compliment that you paid me not go unnoticed. Thank you for supporting the stream and thank you for the compliment. But you, Anthony, whether you are with an apostrophe and an E, essential to this stream. And the absolute Jack is the groundwork. You're the foundation and the soil and the building, and I'm like the chimney on top of it. Not on top of as in like I'm the best, but just like the garnish on top of your foundations. All right, so right, okay, guys, let's do some. Sup, Dom? This is Alex Smith. Sup, dude? Nice to see you. Let's have a look. It'll be tier 3 from Wednesday too. Yeah, I know London's got London's kind of taken where we were. So let's see. See what happens, man. I hope it gets better soon over there. I have half a brain. Psycho Sid was amazing. Yes, he was. He was, man. Some wicked, weird promos. Super Brawl Saturday. I don't know. He's scary in real life and not hard. when Lashley poured milk over himself, I thought of something else. So really, okay, business is good. Yep. Sup Dom, sup Alex. Good win. Shelton is golden standard. Yes, absolutely. That was the gimmick, man. Nia Jackson Baszler, the real life Shrek and Donkey. Oh, mate, you said Raw was not bad last week. Did I? That match, yeah, it might have been alright in the moment. I think, because they had the Orton Fiend match. Okay, yeah, that was great too. I like the Orton Fiend thing. So yeah, okay. But honestly, like that Cedric and that Cedric match was great. Cedric and Kofi. So we've just had Asuka and Lana psyching each other up. Ready for their tag team championship match this Sunday, but also tonight you're going to see Lana versus Nia, which has been a big feud in the making. Sarcasm for a while. So let's see what happens here. Cedric is looking good in the head business. Yeah, man, he's got some potential, hasn't he? He's got real potential. He could be a future world champion. I'm not as sold on him as I am on Benjamin. Just because he's classic, but Benjamin is classic now. And the thing with MVP and Lashley is they're proven, to be just absolute, to be draws for WWE really. Nia beat Lana so bad she became American. Yeah, absolutely, mate, absolutely. Remember Mama Benjamin? Yeah, I do. I do remember Mama Benjamin. Yeah, she was great. I wonder whatever happened to her. Yeah, Mama Benjamin, yeah. Lana's theme is a bit fatter, yeah. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Alex Smith, Raw was decent last week. It's been decent for the past few weeks. Yeah, that's probably because I'm doing the streams. Give myself a champer clap. No, I'm kidding. It's definitely nothing to do with me. But, I do enjoy it. I've enjoyed Raw a lot the last few weeks. Kofi, was you faking? This is why you're here, Jack, man. Just comedy gold. Well, you're here for multiple reasons, but comedy gold, mate. Yeah. We'll do a Nibbles game. Oh, no. Oh, Paolo. Bloody hell, hang on a second. Whoa, I owe you a love poem. Don't I? Paolo Lamb Chop. Let's do this. Okay. I hope he's still here. He's probably gone. But if not, you can watch us back. Paolo Lamb Chop. You are top of the pops. That's a UK TV show about music. And I want you to use it to motivate yourself. Because you have a great username. And that's going to lead you to the Gimme a Whole Year Hall of Fame. Welcome to the stream. You have been a dream. There you go, mate. Nearly forgotten about it. Ant and Dom FTW for the win. This is going to be embarrassing, right? But I'll share this with 9 of you guys. 13 of you guys. Well, it's gone up. This is awesome. The FTW Championship in AEW and the FTW. What is that? Is that for the win or F the world or what is it? And what does it mean? I know this is embarrassing. I'm a wrestling fan. I love Taz. But I never got it. Is that for the win? Is it just for the win championship? Is it F the world? I don't know. What is the FTW Championship? I've always kind of glossed over it. You know what I mean? It's not really a question that ever gets asked of me, so I can kind of avoid. But I'm even though I'm embarrassed, I'm going to ask you guys. Brought a tear to my eye. Oh, bless you. Jeremy, are you stealing poem? No, I'm not, man. Honestly, mine are all original. My table doesn't bang. Okay, you can. Ow. I'm doing original poetry. Anthony plagiarizes everything. God damn it! I'm glad it bought a tear to your eye, Paolo. I'm glad. This is what you get when you come on and give me a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. I don't know what that face was, but right here in the wrestling kitchen with me, Dom, on the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. That's what you get. It's F the World. Oh, cool. It's a belt that Taz created with the franchise Shane Douglas. When the franchise Shane Douglas refused to fight Taz for the ECW belt, so Taz created his own belt back in the day. Ah, there you go. Taz made it because... I think Danny had the same answer. But that's cool. Thank you for that, guys. Is it a legitimate belt in AEW? Or they've not accredited it yet, have they? Do you think they will? Because it's just... I mean, it looks cool. But it'd be nice to have, like, another mid-card title. Or have they got just the right amount of titles? Because WB, we all know WB, have a lot of titles. Too many titles. So we got Nia's entrance coming out. I really want her to have a better theme. She's like a heel now. She's meant to be a bad bottom. And she still has this kind of really face real face entrance. So guys, it's good donut. Well, I'm not going to apologise, but it's donut time. Oh, whoa! Donut on the floor, guys. 5-second rule. Headphones down. 5-second rule. Alright. Cool. Not even sorry. It's a good donut. Love the knowledge, Alex's power. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Well done. Enrique says, whole year again, man. Whole year. ECW pay-per-view that we never had. PK, you're back. Mate. Good to see you. Forget everything I said earlier. I don't know if you got that bit. I said, remember what I said about not about changing your appearance? Forget that, because you should just don't be a dick. That's my number one rule. You can do anything you want, look any way you want, as long as you're not a dick, as long as you work hard, as long as you treat people well. In my experience, unless they're a dick to you. I don't know if you were there for that, but it's a really important message I want to convey. While I eat donuts from the floor, like you should take advice from me. Power Lamb Chop, thanks a lot. I looked it up on Wikipedia. Well, it wasn't a proper belt in ECW. Same in ECW. Yeah, I guess. Actually, it's 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sorry, Jamal. I'm not sorry. I'll eat floor donuts any day. One day, mate, when I can come back over to the US, I'd like to get a donut with you. Which sounds... I just want to hang out, man. Get a donut, you know what I mean? Alright, I should probably watch this match. It probably isn't that long. Okay. Well, yeah, no. I was like, I should probably watch this match because it's probably not going to be that long. And as soon as I flicked back on the match, it was over. So, I'm going to catch the replay like a proper wrestling journalist. I watched that. I saw it. Yeah, it's cool. Baszler attacking Asuka backstage. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I totally missed that because I was eating a donut from the floor and rambling on. So Nia Jax attacking Lana, but Lana got the win with what looked like a roll-up, pinning the legs down. Now Baszler's out here. They're going to double team and maybe put her through a table again. If Lana goes through a table, guys, they're winning the tag team championships this Sunday. That is the weakest leg drop of all time. Ever. Honestly, Lana goes to a table now. Lana and Asuka are winning them titles. Man, I want to guarantee it. I would guarantee it. Right. Nia slapping Lana while Baszler in the ankle. She's doing it again. Oh no! Oh, this actually looks pretty harsh, guys. She's not even trying. She's just like, please, please don't. I beg you. She's just letting her do it. Oh no! 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 Oh. That's actually not bad selling from Lana. I don't know. Is Lana too injured now? Is she going to be too injured to fight? Because that's one hell of a injury to come back from. Asuka rushing to the aid of Lana. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart there. Yeah, I don't know. That they look like they were trying to take Lana out there. So that's probably going to play into Sunday now, because that's a big injury, quote unquote. Asuka's like crying with Lana. They're really selling this, aren't they? It's the underdog story, guys. It's classic. I genuinely think they're walking away with the titles. I kind of like the fact Nia hurts people for real in the ring. Makes her a shoot wrestler. Yeah, maybe. But a lot of other people don't, PK. Jesus, Lana's like, yeah, man, absolutely. Legitimately. I'm like, ow, that looked like it legitimately hurt. Asuka slay the ogre, says Jamel. Nia's leg drop looks deadly. Yeah, mate. It's even more deadly than Hogan's leg drop, isn't it? Alex, why are you paying attention to her leg? I mean, I'm not into that, but cool, do your thing, brother. Well, you know, whatever you're into, man. But also, that leg did look... all them leg moves that they were doing to Lana looked really painful. To her credit, she sold that pretty well. Lana, I mean. I didn't know Nia Jax could bend that way. Ask her... Yeah, well, there you go. I did see the win, so... I did see the actual win the last few seconds, and yeah, that's more flexibility than I've seen from Nia. So you're getting they're really selling this Bray Wyatt field trip to the Thunderdome. I wonder what it's going to look like. All right, we're going to break. Yes, they'll get the belts, says Jackie. Yeah, I think so. I very much like the way Shane is being used. Yeah, me too, Maven, me too. But WWE creative. This is why we have AEW. Let's see if I missed anything else before we do a second nipple game. I think we'll put one in there. All right, guys. See if let's hope to whatever it is you believe in that I do not botch this. This one's pretty hard. Got him. I've given you more of a clue because this one's really hard. So you got his arms as well. Whose nipples are they? Alex Smith. I'll take it. At least he's on the show. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about Baszler there, Alex. Yeah, I guess. You know, it's not exactly what we'd have wanted, I don't think. For Baszler when she was coming up from NXT. But super, you know, great to see her in that position. To be fair. But yeah, she's definitely used to doing. But she's got better things to do. You know, better feuds to have with Charlotte. You know, I mean, there's so many examples. Naomi, she could have a great feud with. So many examples. Right. Okay. All right. Let's do. Tyson Kidd, no. Bob Backlund, no. Daniel Bryan, no. Randy Orton, no. Jack Gallagher, no. Remember full names, says Jake. Yes. No. William Regal, no. Cody Rhodes, no. This one's hard, guys. Big Daddy V, close, Jeremy, but no. Mark Henry, ever so close, but no. Right, well, you guys guess. Donut time. Yeah. John Devlin, no. James Ellsworth, no. Ted DiBiase, no. Tyson Kidd was a good shot, but no. Jacqueline, no. Vern Gagne, no. Good shout though. Zach Gowen, another good shot. Alex, no. Brock Lesnar, very close, but no. Paul Heyman, definitely not. John Smith, I'm a little hairier, but close. DJP, JTG, no. Rey Mysterio, no. Mae Young, no. Finn Balor, no. Could guess so. John Cena, no. Right. Elias is in. It's coming off the screen. If anybody gets it, I will. Oop, nearly got the oop. I nearly did the video camera. Right, it's going off. So, Jackson Riker's back. Jackson Riker's back. Forgotten Sons. A lot of people were talking about a gimmick change from Elias, but this doesn't look too different. Except for Jackson Riker coming in. Good promo. Elias baptized in lightning. Elias had visions of Jackson Riker. Jackson Riker is looking intense. Oh no. Is Elias going to be a preacher? So Jackson Riker is there to reinforce Elias. Is Elias gonna have his own little preacher faction of dudes with long hair and beards? So Elias dedicating a song to Lana. Is that the truth? So they tested this out on house shows, or I think main event or something. Oh yeah. So he's actually talking about main event. They're referencing main event on Raw. No way. Truth apologising for interrupting. He's not going to interrupt Elias again. Is Truth joining the Universal Truth? Uh-oh. Is he joining the faction? Oh, no, wait. Oh, everybody's coming out for the 24/7 Championship. Elias' song interrupted again. Jackson Riker didn't really help, did he? Jackson Riker destroying everyone. Is this? Jackson Riker throwing out Tozawa. Everybody deserves a second chance, man. I know Riker was supporting Trump, and I know he got reprimanded for that, for his tweets. As far as I'm concerned, man, everybody deserves a second chance. Did you know that it's Gulak that's training the guys down in the performance center? That's cool. Again, you know, good show of faith from WWE. Right, are we finally getting Elias' song? No. Okay, just the Miz and Morrison backstage. Right. So Dean Ambrose, young Jeff Hardy, Sasha Banks, young Matt Hardy, Ziggler, Coco Beware. Can we get a clue? Says Jeremy. Clue. Drew. So none of your guesses. Michael Cole, Marcus Corvon. No. Dean Malenko, Miz, no. Jimmy Snooker, no. Elijah Burke, no. Already guessed Cena. Yeah, none of your guesses are right, so I'll give you a clue at the next break. So we'll put them back on at the next break to see if you can get it. Keith Lee backstage with Miz and Morrison. So Keith Lee's got a problem with. I think Keith's turning on Drew. Keith's got a lot of problems with people turning on Drew, and you know, like Miz and Morrison gonna, Miz and Morrison attacking Drew, and then also like Sheamus attacking Drew. There's a lot of talk of Keith Lee going heel to set him up for a World Championship run. Or a World Championship feud with Drew, oddly enough. I think is it the triple threat? It's Drew, Keith, and Brock that's scheduled for Mania or something that they're talking about. So I think Keith could turn heel on Drew, you know. Anyway, 14 people in. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the Gimme All Your Wrestling Podcast, and welcome to the Wrestling Kitchen. My name is Dom. On behalf of Anthony, who cannot be here tonight because he's having a rest, because he's been a busy boy. Cheers for being here on Raw with the Holomaniacs. That's you guys, the Holomaniacs. I've named you, we've named you, the community. Thanks for being a part of it. And we're on a break, so you can get your nipples back. Right, let's do this. So you want a clue, okay? Let's have a look. Okay, all right, let's do this. He has not always. That was an attire from a portion of his career, and he didn't always go bare-chested. I'll give you an extensive clue because that's pretty vague, isn't it? He's had stints in TNA Impact, in WWE, and in ECW. Whose nipples are those? Right, CM Punk, Taz, Tucker, Christian, no. Batgun, no. Jeff Hardy, no. John Morrison, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, no. Cody Rhodes, no. Gulak versus Stature in WWE. Yes, we do. Absolutely, Alex Smith. Good match. Van Hammer, Swagger, Sick Boy. Good shout. Good guess. No. Yeah, I think I'm to date on guesses. AJ Styles, no. Tommy Dreamer, no. Kurt Angle, no. Matt Seidel, no. Kid Cash, no. Good guess though, Jeremy. Your guesses are on fire. In fact, Alex was the first one to guess Kid Cash. Amazing Red, nice one. Another one. Matt Seidel. Good guesses. Gregory Helms, no. Raven, no. Tommy Dreamer was already guessed, no. Hardcore Holly, no. Crash Holly, Crash Harley, I'm assuming Crash Holly, no. Billy Kidman, no. Crash Holly, no. You're cute. Are you doing that to annoy me now, Anthony? Not putting the apostrophe and the R and E in. But thank you for the compliment. Are you talking about the nipples or me? Oh wait, this side. That side. Rob Van Dam, no. Yeah, Jack just corrected Anthony's grammar. Just here for the botch. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, are they doing a story on Morrison? Nice. He's incredible, isn't he? Look at him go. That's cool. At least he's getting a special. Yeah, he's super inventive. Oh no, he's just no. He's just promoting deodorant. Okay. Yeah, he's just promoting deodorant. I thought he was getting a special. Right, guys. So I will give you another clue. Oh, whoa! Alex Smith with Spike Dudley for the win. I was ready to go into another break. Good guesses, everyone. That's been my favourite one to do for a while. Spike Dudley, Alex Smith, you get your love poem, mate. Let's see if I can not botch this. Oh, no. No, so it says I nearly did it. I nearly did it then. Okay, cool. Yes, okay, we got it right. Yeah, well done, guys. Good guesses. Spike Dudley. Carol Baskin in Keith Lee's Glory. Absolutely, we all are. I wonder how he felt when Vince McMahon told him to go back to the Performance Center. So we're getting a handicap now. Keith Lee, The Miz and Morrison. This should be exciting, guys. I wonder how they're going to play this. Is Lee going to dominate them? Or are they going to dominate Lee? It would be a real shame to see them dominate Lee, I think. Good clue with ECW, TNA, WB. Thank you, mate. Play, man, that was tough. Yeah, absolutely. But Barchin going, woo, no. Yeah, nearly. Spike had muscles. Yeah, absolutely, dude. He was actually pretty cool. I love Spike. And he gonna steal lyrics to make a poem. I think Keith saw it as a challenge. He seems like a really nice guy. Yeah. No, I'm not plagiarising. Will you stop it? Mine are all off the cuff right then and there. Like, I just come up with them on the go. I'm quite proud of them, actually. Okay, cool. So, is Morrison now like an ambassador for Axe body spray? Like, I genuinely thought he was getting like a network special. I was like, yes, finally, Morrison getting some love. You know? Morrison finally getting some good vibes from the WWE. But no, he's just selling Axe body spray. Morrison ducks underneath Keith. Keith they're really selling that kind of gifable or jiffable, whatever you call it, like terms. He when he comes up into the camera frame or turns his head slowly. Like, they're really selling Lee as this kind of like a gifable character where he just looks like he just wants to kill you. 14 people in. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for staying with us. We really appreciate it. It's beautiful to have you in. If you've not liked the video, please do. If you've not subscribed yet, please do. We really appreciate it. I like the emphasis on it. there. Satisfying. Axe smells like Teen Spirit. Yes, it does. Be original, brother. Yes, I will. Oh, Dom, why you steal Elton John? Oh, I didn't. He stole Elton John. Luke said, "Shut up, Jeremy." No, I didn't. Right. Okay. So Morrison kicking Lee, taking him down, kicks to the head, kicks to the Lee's, and then a big knee. Lee chucking him off, throwing him off. Lee counters. Big flapjack. That was nice. What a sell. What a sell from Morrison. Oh, and he pounced him outside. That was a bit weak. I'm pretty sure Miz didn't mean to sell that. But there you go. There you go. I did not steal. Thoughts on JR's comments on his podcast? We answered this earlier, Alex, but I'll do it again because it's an interesting point. I think JR was perfectly within his rights to say stuff like that, but I don't think it was the right time. I think my statement earlier is kind of making more sense to me now. Hopefully it does to you. I think he should do that kind of stuff in his autobiography when he's finished wrestling and working in wrestling, because he's still working for AEW and he's just taken the mick out of his his employers and staff members, wrestlers. It's just not good business. Excuse me, and I imagine that he's getting he's going to be reprimanded for that. I would imagine so. I don't know if we're not going to see him on Dynamite or something, but I genuinely think that he'll be in a lot of trouble for that. Let's have a look. Everything I've been saying about AEW for weeks, Alex. Alex think he was right, but should say less publicly and better worded. Yeah, absolutely. I think so. Agreed. Jamal McGee, Nirvana. Yeah, absolutely. The axe smells like Teen Spirit comment from Jack. What did JR say? So he basically said that he didn't like, he thought the old school, the idea of wrestling developing was rubbish, and it hasn't really developed. And that basically he didn't like some of the AEW sort of tropes, the things that they rely on. Like the dives to the outside with people grouping together to catch people. He said it was rubbish. But it's worth the Google to get his full comments, man. It was interesting that he chose this time, especially when AEW was so young, so in its infancy, to use those comments and to say those things. Because, it doesn't benefit anybody, and like I say, all it does is let people know that JR has some gripes, which is fine. It's fine that he has gripes. It's fine that he has problems. But again, like Alex was saying, don't air them so publicly. Don't air them in a public forum. And if you want to air them, if you have to air them, if you must air them, then do it when you're writing your autobiography. And God knows people would buy a JR autobiography. God knows people would buy into that, and people would read that stuff. So there's no reason why JR couldn't be, couldn't make money off his opinions ripping into AEW in 10 to 15 years' time if he had a real problem. But now is not the time. And they're still developing, they're still growing, they're still learning. A lot of these talents are still learning, And then, like I said earlier, it's all about growth and learning and development. You can't just, live in the past and focus on that. These talents can only get better and better. Where's the poem? I'll do it next break, Anthony. Oh, is Alex now after? That's what happens when I take my glasses off. Alex is now after the poem. Alright, well, you want me to do it now or you want me to wait? Because I'll do it in the break. We're supposed to be, quality wrestling journalists. We're supposed to be covering the action. I'm joking. I spent most of my time talking about my bowels, don't I? But yeah, I'll do the poem in the break, Alex. Morrison attacking Lee. Holding him there for Miz to hit the clothesline. Super kick from Morrison. I hope Lee's enjoying this challenge now. This is definitely This is a really difficult mountain for Lee to climb. Big knee from Morrison. Love that knee from Morrison. Looks so harsh. Kick out from Morrison. Big kick out from Lee after that front backbreaker. Sorry guys, I thought we disconnected there for a sec. So hopefully we're back and all good. Keith Lee being raked by the Miz. Raked to the eyes. Yeah, so I can go. Just trying to wake you up. That chair is too comfy. I'm going to get housemate Taryn to put some itching powder on it. You can wait till the break. He hasn't Googled the lyrics yet. What did the fox say? I'm not doing that. Morrison on the outside. Whacking Lee. But Lee hits a massive chop. Big chop from Lee. Oh, big suplex, but countered by Morrison. I think the Miz. Oh yeah, there you go. Miz took the legs out, and that led to Morrison being able to get a pin there, or a 2 count rather. Now Morrison choking Lee. Honestly, guys, what a privilege this is, man. It's just kind of got to me. Maybe it's the sugar from the donut, but I feel good. I can talk about some of my favourite things like wrestling with some good people in my kitchen. I'm feeling good. I've been reinvigorated right here in the wrestling kitchen. So you got Lee. He was choked on the front by Morrison, and he had the legs caught by the Miz there. But Lee is still in this match. He's still in this fight. Is he going to get a suplex? We're going to get a suplex here, a big double suplex. Can they lift Lee? I don't think they can lift Lee. Big Keith Lee. Is he going to counter it? He is. He's going to suplex them both. Yes! Keith Lee with a double suplex to Miz and Morrison. I'm so confused on this handicap, says Alex. Does Miz and Morrison have to tag out or not? No, I don't think they do. I think they can just be in the ring. Itchy bum. Oh no, do they tag in? I don't think they do. Lee is smashing it here. Chop block to Lee. Chop block to Lee and what was it? Got the double pin. The double pin on Lee there. Yeah, sorry guys. There you go. I'm back. Sorry, I had a moment there where my stream paused. So just to recap, so you got the flying kick from Morrison, but Miz got a chop block in and dumped himself on top of Morrison to get the pin on Lee. Lee looks annoyed. He looks angry. Is everybody looking forward to TLC? This is the final edition of Raw until TLC. We got Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. So we're getting a recap of the Orton and Bray. Randy Orton says, any mere man would tremble at the thought of facing the Fiend, but Randy Orton is no mere man. No, 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 no. Randy Orton says the most evil son of a bee has come home, referring to himself. So recapping last week, the promo from Bray to Randy where he asked for that match. I love the Fiend. I love Bray Wyatt. It's so clever. But Randy Orton's doing amazing as well. Randy Orton's doing amazing. Bray Wyatt accepts Randy Orton's challenge at Firefly Fun House. Bray, this is good. Really good. This was alright. It's clever. This was my other favourite bit of Raw. Randy Orton laughing. Sorry, Bray Wyatt laughing rather, enjoying it. And the Fiend. RKO, that was nice. I enjoyed the fact that Randy Orton didn't freeze up and he hit the RKO there. That was cool. And then Orton going to pin the Fiend. So going to pin Bray. But the Fiend is there, and the Fiend gets the mandible claw. This was a quality ending. Love this. And not just because I'm a fan. I just thought it was really well done. The switch was clever. I think they pre-recorded it. Alright, here we go. Firefly Fun House, guys. Oh no, it's just an advert again. They're clearly planning on doing something big with this because they keep advertising it. Oh, it is next. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll go through the comments this break and then we'll do a nipples game next. Let's have a look. Jamel sounds interested in that itchy bum. That's okay. I like your chair, Dom, says Alex. Thank you. Paula, even the commentators were confused. Yeah, I think most people were with the handicap match there. So was Lee getting demoted? A lie. I don't know, man. I heard that. Well, not demoted. I don't think he was getting demoted. I just think he's gone back to the performance centre to train. Let's have a look. Lee looked strong in defeat, though. Yeah. Still not great. Is Jamel trying to give me some money? What is that? Is that... I don't know what that emoji is. I'm looking forward to TLC. That's good, Jack. Me too. Well, we've got a long... All of us have got a long night. Staff there. We need to have a staff pre-game, I think, for TLC. We'll just get hammered or something. Alex Smith, I'm looking forward to TLC. Good, man. It's nice to see the enthusiasm. We don't always get that, do we? Don't always get that with WWE right now. Give me a little. Randy Orton vs Bray Wyatt. I heard rumours that was going to be a brown panties match. Hey, man, I'd still watch that and I'd still be interested in it. Anthony, I'm just getting back into wrestling and TLC is my first pay-per-view back. Dude! Oh, Paula, mate. That's not a sarcastic champer clap moment. That's a real... That's beautiful. Man, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. If you just get back into wrestling, that's bloody awesome, mate. We're lucky to have you. And we hope you can join us for TLC. We'll be streaming on Sunday. We hope you enjoy it. Jeremy, we could dream and we could dream. What, for the brown panties match, Jeremy? Man, that Bray and Fiend switch spot was cracking. Yes, it was. It was. Welcome back, Paula. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good point, Anthony. I expected Randy and Bray at the Rumble. I saw the Raw and didn't remember that bit. Yeah, well, it was a long night, wasn't it? Bray was Dom's favourite bit of Raw. Oh, what a surprise. Dom, we had a discussion yesterday about comedy in wrestling. Do you see her be able to allow much as a comedy match? Jeremy, good question, mate. Very good question. No, it's the same way as, even though it might be a bit laughable, I don't see the Boneyard match as comedy, and I don't see the Firefly Fun House match as comedy. It's all about context, even though there might be comedic elements. It's a bit like the match that the NXT match. This isn't helping you, is it? The long-haired dude with the beard and the hat, and the guy with the blonde hair and the mustache, and they had a weird gimmicky match with zombies and stuff, a couple of pay-per-views at TLC. I'm sorry, my mind's going blank. It's obviously really early/late. I'll remember it in a minute. Dexter Loomis versus... what's his name? Was in TNA. And I've been really liking him recently. Anyway, like, that was silly. That was silly, but it worked. And contextually, it wasn't a comedy match. Well, it wasn't meant to be a comedy match. So I guess it's how the individual interprets it. That's a long answer, isn't it? But it's down to the interpretation. So whether you might see, and that's perfectly cool, you might see a Buried Alive match as comedy. I don't. Anthony probably does. I don't, because that's not the way I choose to see it, in wrestling. Alex Smith, Cameron Grimes versus Dexter Loomis, Halloween Havoc. Thank you, Alex Smith, my saviour. Well done. Thank you for being here. What would I do without you? I need to give you a love poem. Let's see if I can... Oh, wait. I'll do it next break. Is that Bad... Oh, Corey Taylor, Highway 666. I thought it was Bad Religion. It sounds like Bad Religion. Right, our next break, Alex. Because we got a Firefly Fun House now, baby. I'll put my glasses back on for this. Alright, cool. There's Bray out here in a Christmas jumper. I love it. This is cool, man. He's got his little Christmas jumper on. Love it. Sorry, guys. This actually makes me genuinely happy. Alex Smith, beautiful Christmas sweater from Bray. Dom, you have to get that, man. I'm thinking about it. Fight Pit was great. Yeah, was that what it was called? It was really good, wasn't it? But it was a comedy match. Grimes and, and Loomis. Aesthetically. But for me, I was like, it works for the context of their feud, Alright, so the puppets are at ringside. Everybody's laughing. I don't get this. Like, is this going to be anything, or is Randy Orton just going to come out? He's talking to the crowd. He's so happy, isn't he? Doing his little promo. But he's got an apology to make. He says sorry to Orton. So everything got out of hand. Says Bray. Says they had a misunderstanding. I love the way Bray's expression changes when he talks about the Fiend. It's very Gold Dusty, isn't it? Like early Gold Dust. And we can't forget, like, how magical, well, amazing that was back in the day. I was similarly excited about Gold Dust. It's good, man. He's just talking about how the Fiend's going to destroy Randy Orton and there's just going to be sadness and pain. Bray is here to celebrate because TLC is going to be no laughing matter. Oh, it's a field trip outside of the Fun House. I get it. Okay, so it's just in the arena. It's nothing exciting. It's just puppets in the arena, but they're outside the Fun House, so I guess, yeah. So he's got some stories or some jokes for Randy Orton. Bray's just laughing maniacally at himself. Okay. What's the best way? What's the best way to measure a viper? Inches, because they don't have any feet. It's not bad. It's quite creepy because they're piping the puppets' laughter over the speakers. That was less good. What the snakes use to clean their car windows. Windshield vipers. I actually enjoyed the first joke. Bray Wyatt crying with laughter. The Huskers the Pig Boy laughter, or is it Mercy's laughter over the speakers is quite scary, creepy. All right, so Randy Orton is on the screen. Sorry guys, I always really enjoy Orton and Wyatt. Bray's got to go over, right? He's got to go over at TLC. Is he going to burn the funhouse down? Is Orton going to burn the funhouse down? Randy Orton wants to play a game with Bray. They're going to play hide and seek. Randy Orton wants to play hide and seek with Bray. So Bray accepts again for the second week in a row to play hide and seek. Randy Orton says, "Come find me." Bray says he's going to find him. Bray says, "Let the games begin." We're getting a hide and seek game between Bray and Randy. Weird, but good. I'm okay. Like, it could turn into a disaster. Could be rubbish. Could be rubbish. But We'll see. We'll see. So we get a Retribution match, and Retribution I am done with. I don't see how they can recover this. Let's see. If no poem, you have to do it during Firefly Fun House. I'm going to do Alex's poem, I will. Paolo says, I'll be here. Dude, it'd be an honour for us to host you, mate. Thank you so much. Please bring back the Inferno match. Yeah, the fight pit. Christmas. Jamel, what's the best way to measure a Viper? 3 inches because they have no... That was good. The 3 inches, sorry, with inches, because they have no feet. That was a good joke. Alex, I guess the question is, when does the hardcore stop and the comedy start in these kind of matches? Good question. Tired, says Jack. Yeah, me too, man. Nearly done. Jamel says, hide and seek, question mark. Are you not into that, Jamel? I guess it's quite silly. Jeremy says, is a guy who puts his hands in his pockets and fights more unbelievable than hitting your opponent multiple times with a sledgehammer and not winning and then getting back up and hitting moves on you? Yeah. Yeah. Good one. Good comparison, Jeremy, yeah. Paolo liked the segment, nice. Retribution yawn, yes. Great question, Jeremy. We all have limits on what is believable, and when it goes past that point, it becomes comedy. I am pretty good at suspending disbelief. As we were taught, Anthony, in our theatre class that we took together, you have to suspend your disbelief. And that I can do. And that's why I'm a wrestling fan and why I have been my entire life. Right, okay, Alex Smith, poem. Let's have some water. Get some H2O. Right, okay. Let's do this. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit so I can focus. Okay. Alex Smith, you are a dish. Your wrestling knowledge is great. I like it when you are here. You give me good vibes. And I'd like you to be a digital mate. Whether you are near or whether you are far, you'll always be our star. And we love you, Alex Smith, whether you are near or whether you are far. There you go, man. God, why did I go to the gym earlier? Oh, mate, I don't know, Jack. I don't know, mate. It must be rough for you. You're doing well, man. You're doing well. Finally 30 minute wait for a poem. That better be original. Well, there you go, man. It was original. I hope you liked it. Dude, we all know that was Shirley Bassey. Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's where I got it from. Those lyrics are Kiss. Did you think we would know? Jeremy, mate, it's good to have you along these streams, mate. Are we having a champer clap together, Alex? Ready? There you go. Jamel gives me the intense eyes. We're getting I've just seen an advert for Cyberpunk 2077. Me and housemate Taryn have been playing that a bit. Has anybody else played it? I know Jack has. There's a lot of bugs, but it's a beautiful game. Beautiful game. Sunshine through my window. 4 people watching now. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Click like on the video if you'd like. Subscribe to the video if you would like. Thank you for being here. Welcome if you've not yet arrived. Welcome if you've not yet arrived. Welcome if you are just discovering us. I'm Dom for Anthony, who's having a rest because he's been working really hard. We are right here in the wrestling kitchen. It's good fun. We got 50 minutes left of Raw. I'm tired. I need to hydrate. I've had some donuts. I'm feeling good, you know. South Punk is grand. East, recommend. Yeah. Detroit City Rock. And wait, what, did I miss something? Was he being nice? My shining star, snap. A bit of love from Anthony and Jack there. That's, you see, that's what we love in the community, guys. We need that. Good vibes. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll give it to Retribution for their theme. Got a boss theme, haven't they? Shut it down! Yeah, they have a boss theme. Dio Madden, man. If he doesn't win, what did he do there? He like had a COVID cough into the camera. He's like, ugh, ugh. I'm not. He looks so good, Dio Madden, but he should have just been Dio Madden and gone on to fight Brock Lesnar or something. You know, he was a commentator for a bit, wasn't he? Ricochet has to lose this. If we say, I mean, I don't think there's any way Retribution can save themselves here. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't think they can save themselves at all. But you know, if they want any chance of doing anything good for the next 6 months, Dio Madden. I'm not even going to use their actual their Retribution names. Dio Madden needs to win this. He needs to dominate Ricochet, and that's a good start. So it's Mace. Okay, Mace is Dio Madden. So throws Ricochet into the buckle. Big Booker T running kick there. Awesome. Ricochet kicks out. Ali on commentary. Let's see what he can do in this context. Ali's very clever. I really want to see what he can do in this context, man. That kick from Mace, from Dio, like, that was wicked. I've forgotten the Retribution defeated Team Raw. That's how impactful they've been. Drop kick from Ricochet. Dio Madden needs to be bouncing these off, man. He needs to be chucking them off. Like, every time, if Ricochet goes for like a flying drop kick, and he's just swatting away. Ali referenced says that Joe was sitting in Mace's chair, referencing Dio's turning commentary. That was nice. So, wait, so Ali just told Slapjack to get involved. Ali's just telling them all to get involved, and they haven't been disqualified yet. Oh yeah, distraction. Distraction, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Ricochet kicked out. Ricochet is resilient, bless him. Ali using the shut him down line. Alright. Mace could be something great. He could do something great. He needs to get away from all these kind of monstrous, weird head jerks thing, because we already have that with the Fiend. But he's, Dio, Madden, Mace could be something really cool. But not in Retribution. This faction has zero credibility now. Is Ali trying to dress like Roman Reigns? Or is it me? Anybody could have come out and saved Ricochet? Ali says this ends when you join Retribution. Okay, so all right. If Ricochet joined Retribution, I'd be willing to believe in the group again. I always said he should be in Retribution. Bray now backstage, searching for Randy. Talking to Matt Riddle. Bro, actually, it's Bray. Pronouns. Matt Riddle's trying to sell pronouns to the Firefly Fun House. Matt Riddle trying to sell pronouns and workshops to Bray Wyatt. Baby Broder. Okay. Rambling Rabbit is signing a carrot for Riddle's rabbit. Okay. Apparently Vince is a big fan of Riddle, right? But this does not show that to me. This is a joke. Riddle's gimmick is a joke right now. Didn't he have a match as well coming up? I lose track of these. I know we're pretty early. We're pretty late into Raw now. I think we're getting this, and I think we got Riddle versus MVP, right? I'm just watching the advert for Banks and Carmella. Yeah. You know what? Anthony's not into it. I'm willing to give Carmella a chance in this role. Could be good. I don't think she's winning the title, but it's nice to see her, I guess, in a prominent role. Do you guys want to do a nipples game? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. A lot of comments on the match. Good. You do well staying up this late, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Who's Mace? Yeah, exactly. Jeremy Stanley. I don't even know what Retribution can do to save this gimmick. I don't know, man. If Ricochet joined it, Jeremy, I'd be okay with it. I'd see. Jack, I've heard mixed reviews. He'll spot it if I pin it. What's that? Comment. Have I missed a comment? I think Cyberpunk will be better with patches. Yeah, me too. I heard that The Witcher 3 was buggy at release and now it's one of the best games. Yeah, I was talking with housemate Taryn about that. Mixed reviews are based on Cesspool IGN. Cesspool, I think. Jeremy Stanley, they need to take the mask off. That would be a start. And use their names. Yes, absolutely, Jeremy. Yeah. But they just started so strong and have died out so fast. Yeah, 100%. To be honest, mate, I didn't think they started out well. You know, sort of just acted like sort of thugs and kids, weren't they? Sort of children. Angsty children causing fuss. Retribution War was awful, says Jake. I'm enjoying it, yes, says Jack. What a good reference from Ali. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. Mace has an awful finisher. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's like a side slam. Jeremy, when they first showed up and were breathing, breaking the ring and everyone up Nexus style, I liked it and thought they could fix where they messed the Nexus up. That's a really good comparison, Jeremy. I haven't really thought about that. Yeah, good comparison, mate. But yeah, of course, they didn't sort of. It wasn't a finisher. A fireman's carry air raid crash. Pretty good. Riddle and Bray. Yeah, I like that. Hopefully RVD comes to be for a feud against Riddle. Maybe just a one-off appearance. Riddle was looking rough in Impact. I don't know how good that'd be. I think one-off it'd be alright. But yeah, Riddle, RVD was back in Impact for a bit. I don't think he's not right now. But yeah, it was good to see him. But yeah, he did look pretty rough. Jeremy said RVD was Jake says Vince thinks Riddle is funny, which means he likes him, but will be a comedy jobber. He likes him in the way he likes R-Truth. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, probably. I wonder if we'll ever get that R-Truth Brock Lesnar match. R-Truth Brock Lesnar. Matt Riddle Brock Lesnar match, or even Matt Riddle Goldberg with Vince on his side. You know. Like, these are matches that make more sense to me than Goldberg and Roman Reigns. I'd rather see Riddle versus Goldberg, and I'd rather see Riddle versus Lesnar than I would say Roman versus Lesnar, you know? Carmella has impressed me. Pretty dang good work in the Banks feud. Yeah, I've enjoyed her character work from what I've seen. I'm not too familiar with her in the ring now. I mean, I'm sure her style hasn't changed that much. But yeah, great character work. Great, Ginger Jack. I would prefer RVD in AEW as I think he suits it better. Yeah, I agree. But just a couple of matches. He's still decent. Yeah. Sorry, Micro Sleep. You're entitled to it, Jack. Right, see you all in a bit. Wrestling Days is on. Right, cool. We'll go and enjoy that, dude. See you at Jeremy. There were kids running about all the wrestlers in Retribution. Where 4'11" was Hornswoggle a great serious character? And they were throwing bricks at windows and going, yeah. That was I agree. Like that was it was weird. It was weird. But everyone's entitled to their opinion, man. Like, you know what I mean? Some people like Retribution, some people don't. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. You know? Well, Anthony, you're entitled to watch Wrestle Days if you want. You're entitled to watch Wrestling Days if you want, man. Don't worry about it. I'm good. We got people in. We're hanging out. Last hour of Raw, less than 50 minutes to go, you know? I can do this. Alright, so you got Dana. This is going to be a squash, isn't it? Shayna Baszler. So, did I miss something? Did Reckoning attack Dana Brooke? Because she looks like she's selling an injury. Baszler stomping on the head of Dana Brooke. And manipulating the joints. Manipulating the joints. Oh, and Dana Brooke got away, and ducks out of the way of a knee of Baszler. Little bit of momentum, maybe. But getting that elbow. Oh, no, wait. The elbow into the clutch, but countered by Dana Brooke. Nicely done. Into Guri, but missed. Not very good. Clothesline from Dana Brooke. Alright. Where's like Mandy? Is it Mandy that's teaming with Dana? Where's Mandy? And now disqualification. Nia Jax just threw Dana Brooke off the rope. Oh wait, now here she is, Mandy Rose. We haven't seen her in weeks. That was my question. Where is she? She's wearing PVC. She looks cool. Oh, it was an injury, was it, apparently, I think, from Baszler? Big knee. This would be the time to see Asuka. Yep. Asuka now out here. Getting Baszler. And now Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose with a knee. Asuka with a knee to Jax. And Asuka helping up Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Maybe we'll see them in some capacity at the weekend. Lana cannot compete this Sunday. And Asuka needs to find a new partner. Interesting. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That injury to Lana looked pretty solid. But yeah, like, where's this push for Lana? Because it's been good in terms of the pushing. I'm not sure whether people would agree that it's always been good. But yeah, like what are they doing? I guess that is that Lana's push halted. Who's going to be the partner? Speculation in the comments. R-Truth is backstage saying he's got a PS6. R-Truth talking about his cousin. R-Truth talking to Huskus the Pig Boy. R-Truth calling R-Truth calling Huskus the Pig Boy Bray Wyatt's son. R-Truth saying what a beautiful family. Nice silliness, but good. But yeah, like what's happening with Lana now? I was actually enjoying what they were doing with her, even though Anthony wasn't. I was enjoying it. But yeah. Yeah. Well, they're really cracking down on the vape stuff, aren't they? For WB. Weird. Anyway, yeah. What are they doing with Lana now? Is that the end of a push? And who's going to be the new tag team partner for Asuka? Let's have a look. Comments. Got quite a few to get through. I prefer Retributions right now over the start, but it's just an opinion. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely. I reacted, says Jack. No, screw Wrestle Days. Watching you struggle to stay awake is way better. Oh, thank you. Maven laughs. Dom knows, spelled it. Jeremy, when they came in and put chainsaws to the ropes and chased everyone out, the arena was strong. Yeah, it was Nexus vibes. Yeah, 100% Jeremy. I remember that. Gimme a whole year's laughing. Anthony's laughing. Gets a bindle of leaves. What is going on here? Quiz Jake. Jeremy. That was one show and they debuted 3 weeks of something before doing that. And that was a bit of throwing bricks. But that was cool. But you can't take 10-year-olds seriously. Man, again, everyone's got different opinions, Jake. It's all good. But yeah, what they're doing now is okay. I suppose having Ali as a leader was cool. But yeah, it promised a lot more than what was delivered. Alex Smith, I'm guessing Asuka's mystery partner will be Charlotte. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, Nia took her out. Alex, quality booking. Jeremy didn't see the brick throwing thing. Who is Husky's dad? Well, apparently it's Braces, Alex. Jeremy, that was literally the first thing they done on Raw. Well, it's alright, it's all good. Maybe her elbow drop partner, Pirate Lady, will be back. Kairi Sane, well, she's still under contract, I guess. Could be. Did they take out Kairi Sane? Did Baszler and Nia take out Kairi Sane? I can't remember, I don't think so. Why build up Lana so much, then just take her out of the match? Yep, my question exactly, Alex. Crazy says Kairi Sane. I would mark out so hard if it was Kairi. Yeah, I think a lot of people would. Not so much for Charlotte. Charlotte will come back, and she'll come back as a singles competitor, but I think it'd be the wrong thing for her to do. But I can totally see her coming back in this context, just for tonight. Oh, sorry, for Sunday. But then, would they win the titles? I'm not sure. I don't know. What would they do? Would they then have a feud? Charlotte and Asuka eventually? Chris Ginger says, and everyone was ranting over over how stupid it was throwing bricks and burning monitors. Yeah, we were all there. I remember that. Kyrie would be cool. I'd also be fine with Charlotte. It will probably be Mandy or something. Dom wants main event in 3-ring. Do you mind if I Vegeta asleep? Oh, once main event is 3-ring. Do you mind if I Vegeta asleep? Yeah, man, 100%. Just go whenever you need to, dude. Whatever you need to do. The Ali stuff has been the best part of Retribution. Yeah, I agree. I'm the honky tonk man. I'm cool. I'm cocky. I'm bad. Cool. In my opinion, yeah, I think Nia took her out. Bailey took out Kyrie. Oh yeah, okay. Bailey and Sasha. Alright, yeah. Sorry, guys. Cool. Right, so Bray's looking for Randy backstage still. Oh, there's Bray's old rocking chair. Bray's old rocking chair is in the dark. Clearly Randy's in the shadows. How many times how big a push do you think you need to have it keep rocking back and forth for that long? Bray's sitting in his chair. He's thinking about the old Bray Wyatt again, maybe. Randy's there from behind. He's set as a chap. Why did Bray have to sit down? Was he just enjoying being sat in his old rocking chair? Randy now attacking Bray. I don't understand the attraction. I mean, I understand the attraction of the chair, but why did he just have to sit down when he knew that Randy was around? Bray now fighting back. Slammed into the garage doors. Whatever. And now Bray being locked in a... Oh, is he being locked in something? In a box? On now... shutting Bray in a box. Randy Orton gives me serious EC3 vibes, or EC3 gives me serious Randy Orton vibes these days. So, Bray's in the box. Is he going to set fire to the box like he did Sister Abigail? There just happened to be a tank of... container of gas, petrol, whatever that fluid is, just lying around. Just a nice box. Just lying around, a perfectly human-sized box just lying there. The commentators are just kind of whispering, can't really hear them. Should just be quiet. Yep, Randy Orton's got a lighter now, just out of nowhere. Just handy. And he sets it alight. He's burning Bray Wyatt in the box. He's burning Bray Wyatt in the box like he did Sister Abigail before. Orton laughing. The Fiend. The Fiend is in the box. He pops out and a mandible claw with the fire still burning. The Fiend with a mandible claw. So the Bray Wyatt did a costume change in a burning box. I don't think that's actually what happened, but Orton trying to fight out with a mandible claw. Now Orton seems to be out. The Fiend looking into the camera, and we get a let me in. Cool, that was alright. I like that segment. Be interested to see what you guys have said in the comments. So let's see what you got. Let's have a look. Mandy's great to look at. Yeah, I think Nia took her out. Hang on a second. Let's just go back up. I missed some comments. Bailey and Sasha took Carrie out. Sucks that they were just using Carrie. Will just as she was leaving, she was so wasted. Yeah, 100%. I agree. She was wasted on the main roster, Alex. Or maybe Asuka's partner will be James Ellsworth. I mean, I don't think that's happening, but it would be funny. Could the NWO be resurrected in AEW? No. They've done it. They did it. They tried to do it in TNA and Impact, and it was a disaster. I think the NWO should stay gone. But it's a good question, Jamel. You know, other people may have a different answer. Do you think the NWO should be resurrected in AEW, guys? I think the one issue with it is if Charlotte and Asuka would be in the same position Nia and Shayna are in right now. Yeah, they seem to be doing that a lot though. They did that with Bayley and Sasha. They've done that with every tag team, I think. They've split up every tag team that's won the belts, I think. I hit the like button. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. We got 20 likes on the video now. 10 people watching. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me here on the Gimme Whole Year Wrestling podcast. Right here in the Wrestling Kitchen at 3:37 in the morning UK time. Thank you so much. I hit the like button. By God, that killed him. That's Alex. I imagined it as JR saying it as well. Whoever it is, they will win. So we get Asuka 2 belts following suit with Becky, Bayley and Sasha. Yes. Yeah, I think that makes sense. They need Charlotte, Nia Jax to fight Asuka in the Women's Championship feud. More so than for the tag belts. Yeah, agreed. That was so cool, Alex. I'm glad you liked it, mate. I'm glad you liked it. I enjoyed it too. That was good. And here's my dream match. Anthony Manzano, nice to see you, buddy. I want your opinion specifically in an Iron Man match. Kurt Angle versus Vern Gagne. How would you book this match? I'm not too familiar with Vern. Kurt Angle in an Iron Man match is anything. I'd put Kurt Angle versus Drew Gulak would be an amazing Iron Man match. Kurt Angle versus Sting. I don't know, man. Kurt Angle could turn. Kurt Angle can turn can turn a molehill into a mountain. I think that's the reverse of the phrase. But he can turn something small into something massive in the ring. So yeah, good booking. I'm glad you liked it, Jack. Agreed. 2 single stars tag champs. Yeah, it makes sense. It works for the short term. It's like a short term pop, isn't it? It's a bit like Braun Strowman and his kid partner at WrestleMania. It's all good for a pop. Ravi, hey man, how you doing? Nice to see you, dude. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here, bud. Raw has been slow tonight, nothing much going on. I don't know, man, I've enjoyed some of it, other things not so much, It's alright. Tuba not bad, says Jack. Nah, the Elite and the Bullet Club are good substitutes for the NWO. Agreed. And also the Inner Circle. Yes, 100%. NWO, no need to bring them back yet. 100% Ravi, agree with that myself. Okay, as soon as the main event gets run, I'm headed to bed. Cool, Jack, that's understandable, mate. I completely understand. You go and have some rest, buddy. Get yourself to sleep. So that was cool. That was a nice segment. I like the fact that fire was still burning. The fire still burns. Just reminds me of Kane's theme. Yeah. It was a cool effect, and it was nice to see the Fiend come out of there. Quick costume change from Bray. Alright, we're getting the Hurt Business now. Getting the Hurt Business. Sorry, guys. Whoa. MVP's in the ring. We're getting that MVP Riddle match. With his bro nuts. Riddle's coming out with his bro nuts. Bro. Cool. I mean, it was alright until he said bro every 2 or 3 words. MVP was right about that. It wasn't like that before. And I guess Vince McMahon has had his way with the Riddle gimmick. I also don't think that they should have dropped the mat from Riddle. A lot of piped in bro chants. Okay, guys, so we're nearly there now. We've got MVP and Riddle, and then we got the WWE Championship Ascension. I'll do a very quick review at the end. Just because it's late. I got stuff to do tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good rest of their week. Anthony will be with you for AEW on Wednesday. And NXT UK on Thursday. And then we will be back together on Sunday. Oh, floating bro. 1, 2. Oh. Was that a kick out? That looked like a kick out. It looked like a botch finish. But that was a squash from Riddle. Now Lashley coming out. What say you guys that we get Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Bros? Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy. No, man. Matt Riddle's intensely eating donuts. It's like, I do very, what was I saying? Yeah, quick review. Anthony's back with you on Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll be back together on Sunday. I think Anthony's doing SmackDown on Friday as well. So yeah, you get me tonight for the review, and then Sunday. Cool bins, bro. Is that to me? Thanks, dude. I mean, bins are great. Bins are useful. Let's have a look. Do you ever think Kurt Angle versus CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan? Could you imagine what an Iron Man match? Yeah, dude, absolutely. NWO done, says Ravi. Yep. Okay, Jake's going to bed. Yep. And if Kurt Angle were to restructure or reboot Team Angle in WB, who would you put in the stable with him? And Chad Gable is fine, but someone else is the same amateur background they do. I can't speak for Anthony, or as you call him. I can't speak for Anthony. I know he's resting right now. But I would say I'd put Chad Gable in there. But then, Drew Gulak could be amazing in that role. But if I was going to go for a new one, completely new one, I'd have Drew Gulak. And then Shelton Benjamin was original of Team Angle, but I guess brand new, like new talent. Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak, Kurt Angle, and what about Riddle? I was kind of lazy because I know he's just been on TV, but like, it'd be really good. Ravi says, cool brains, cool man. Let's remember that Jason Jordan is probably not wrestling. And yeah, unfortunately not, Anthony. I'd love him to be, but he isn't. Manzano, the answer to your question is Riddle. Yeah, well, yeah, dude, absolutely. Yeah. BRB, gonna go make myself a cup of tea. Yeah, well, Maven, remember how to make it, right? Tea bag. Boiling water. Leave it for 3 minutes. 3 to 5, but 3 is, standard. Then put your milk in, right? And then you drink your tea, okay? Don't be American about it. Do it properly. Jeremy, are you sure that Matt Riddle has an amateur background in wrestling? I know he's a mixed martial artist. I don't know. I don't think they necessarily need to. I guess if that's an essential part of your question that's not changeable, and you need a amateur wrestler, that's fine. But I think Riddle is a really good shout. From Jeremy, and also I thought of it as well. Paolo says, I'm back. I had to make some food. Welcome back, dude. Thank you. Welcome back to the Gimme a Holy Wrestling Podcast and the Wrestling Kitchen. I wanted to see what Riddle was like in the ring another time, I guess. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're going to see a lot more of him. Vince McMahon loves him. Jeff Hardy's in the picture now, so you'll see a lot more of him. But yeah, that was a squash match. German Finette, I just wish Riddle would wear boots. I don't know why that bothered me so much. Yeah, dude. Well, I think Rusev ended up wearing boots. He used to not, or Miro used to not wear boots. I think he's damaged himself. I think Riddle will take an injury, and then eventually he'll come back and wearing boots. Sorry, Anthony. Dom, I apologize. I thought you were. Dude, honestly, Anthony, it's an easy mistake to make. We look very similar. We look really similar. Don't worry. Paolo says it just doesn't look good to me, Jeremy. You mean the boots on Riddle, Paolo? Dom is a tea expert. You bloody well right I am. Jeremy says milk and tea. Yeah, man, it's very much the Yorkshire way, British way of doing it. It's just how you do it. It's the tea bags. You can get Yorkshire tea imported into America. My friends did for me, which was lovely. Alright, so Almost and Styles out for the end. Almost is huge, 7 feet tall, nearly 500 pounds, probably not, 300 pounds, and you can't teach that. So loads of stuff ready for TLC. Tables, chairs. Excuse me, guys. Alright, Drew coming out now. We're going to get the sword. We're going to get Drew's sword out. There it is, the sword of his grandfather, aka Vince McMahon. I do like the fireworks with the sword. It's pretty boss. I wonder, they didn't get a chance to battle in TNA, because I know Drew was in just after AJ Styles, I think, left. What a cool match, though. AJ Styles and Drew in a TLC match. On paper, that's bloody exciting, isn't it? On paper, that's real exciting. How's everybody doing? We're in the last few minutes now. 9 minutes left. We'll do a quick review at the end. I'll skim through stuff. And then I will go to bed. And I assume you guys are going to get on with your day or go to bed. But I hope whatever you are doing, you have a nice time. It's been an honour to sit with you guys. Milk and tea is phenomenal. Yes, you bloody well right it is. I have never even thought about putting milk and tea. It depends how you make it, Jeremy. Tea bag, boiling water, leave it for a bit. You got to leave it for a bit so the flavour gets in. You don't have to put milk in. I've always had milk and tea, says Crazy Ginger. The family sword that magically fits in the arena stage and sets flames off. Quite magical, if you ask me. Exactly, Jeremy. My thoughts exactly. Paolo. Drew's sword gimmick is cool AF. I'm glad that you like it, mate. I'm glad that you like it. It must be nice for you coming back into wrestling and seeing all these gimmicks, man. I wish you'd maybe come back a little earlier, because you missed some good stuff as well. Just for you as a fan, not for... I'm really happy you're here. So AJ Styles saying it took Drew McIntyre 19 years to climb the WWE ladder to become champion. Drew just flicked his nipples, did the peck ripple thing. That was weird. The sexy Scott! That accent was terrible. AJ Styles says you can't handle the pressure to Drew. AJ Styles, man, one of the greatest of all time. I'm going to say that right now. Right? TNA, amazing. He was in WCW for a bit. Like, WWE, man, incredible. AJ Styles, mate. Amazing. AJ comparing AJ Styles to him. AJ says he defended his championship at TLC and won. AJ knows what it takes to win at TLC. Drew has never been in that situation. Drew says, AJ says, kiss that championship goodbye. Because AJ says it'll look phenomenal around my waist. Drew says they've never wrestled before. And a match he's always wanted. It is a mouth-watering match, isn't it, guys? Drew has never been in a TLC match. Drew says it's a whole other ball game once you're at the top of the mountain to stay there. Drew says he's the champion that led WWE through uncharted waters through 2020. He thrives under pressure and he's a freaking diamond. Every man dies, not every man truly lives. Drew asking AJ if he's willing to do the same, to sacrifice everything to be champion. Drew is now putting his championship in the rung. Miz and Morrison. So Miz and Morrison have this alliance, of course, with Drew. Claymore to Miz. And a Claymore through the ladder to Morrison. That was cool. AJ Styles from behind. Headbutt from Drew. Drew looks boss here. Looks bossy. Looks good. Throwing the ladder out. Power of Drew there. Once again, you can see an interview with him on this channel. Go and check it out. Drew now getting ready for a Claymore, but almost looking boss, looking like a beast. But AJ clips Drew. And now we are going to get a phenomenal forearm, which means almost guarantees Drew McIntyre is taking the win this Sunday. AJ Styles standing tall. And I'm assuming now, excuse me, that AJ Styles is going to climb the ladder and grab the belt, symbolising his win this week, which he's not going to do. He's not actually going to do. Drew's definitely taking it 100%. Whack with the chair, 2 whacks with the chair. And a big shot to the head. Shots there. Drew is being attacked here. Almost now getting a table. Where's Sheamus now? Where's Sheamus? I still think Sheamus is interfering this Sunday and not costing Drew, but definitely interfering after the match. I think Sheamus is after a title shot at some point. Alright, AJ climbing to the top of the ladder. Off the ladder. That was nice. That was cool. AJ Styles putting McIntyre through the table and now reaching, bringing the belt down, grabbing it and setting himself up as a statement to Drew. And Drew is still getting up. But I think guaranteed that means that Drew is winning this week. Alright guys, so that was Raw. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to do a quick review now, just so that we can recap what happened on Raw. I'll do some comments first. Let's have a look. Where are we now? We're quite far up. Milk and tea. Drew's sword gimmick is cool. Yes, indeed. AJ versus Drew is going to be good, says Alex Smith. I used to watch AJ's Twitch streams, and he said that he would love it if he would be able to wrestle Drew for the title. That's cool. Yeah, years ago, his grandpa knew Drew was going to need flames in his entrance. Yep. Crazy Ginger, Drew is amazing. Yes, he's done fantastic. Drew has so much potential. I mean, he's already realising it, and hope he does something when fans are back. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Very popular guy. Definitely a crossover appeal, from the UK. Fantastic work. He is the champion on top wrestling company in the world, so I don't know if its potential has been reached. Well, yeah, I mean, he's got potential to do more great things, I think, is what was meant, Jeremy. Alex Smith, so much respect for Drew getting fired, reinventing himself, wrestling on the Indies, WCPW, TNA, and then coming back to win the NXT and WWE title. Absolutely, Alex. Absolutely, mate. Jeremy, yeah, but he needs it with the fans, as all champions have not been the best in WWE, apart from Sammy in the COVID era. I think Drew, like anybody else, needs the fans, but I still think he's been amazing. I mean, I think he's been the perfect person, or maybe not. Maybe they didn't think he would be the perfect person initially, but Drew has carried WWE. He's right. He's carried WWE through this period, through the COVID period. Drew feels like a star. Yes, Crazy Ginger Jake. Drew chucked the ladder. Yes, he did. What a beastie throw. He. Who knows? Maybe we'll never have fans in arenas ever again. I think we're about a year away from that. Maybe, but yeah, I think it'll happen again, but not for a while. Where are we at? Don't know how I feel about this segment. Crazy Ginger Jake, true. Jeremy, I think Gimme a Hull Yeah has an interview with champion Drew McIntyre. Make sure to check out the video. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I did interview Drew a while ago. It was for Gimme a Hull Yeah in association with Soundsphere magazine, my day job stuff, and it was really cool to do. He's a lovely guy, and I'm really glad we could put that on this channel. And yeah, we're doing more. We've done more stuff with NXT UK off the back of it. We're doing some Impact stuff this week, and we've also started a working relationship with AEW, so that's cool. So it's kind of opened up a lot of doors, that Drew interview, so that's really amazing that we could do that. Gotta go do this, says Maven. That's cool. Well, we're just going to buzz through this review, guys. Okay, so before we finish off, we have the Nightmare Before TLC to open the show. Right, the Miz reads off like a Christmas book, like a story book. It was pretty funny, probably funnier than it had any right to be. Miz is fantastic here, really good. Styles was also great. Both of them are fantastic, sort of overconfident heels, and I really enjoyed the kind of narration from the Miz here. Sheamus appears on cue, And this is, I know it's formulaic, I know it's WWE, it's standard. Sheamus coming out to face the Miz, it's sort of formulaic. You all knew that Sheamus was going to come out or Drew was going to come out. But it gave way to a match. It was pretty harmless fun, a lot of fun, in general. As far as those segments go. But we got Sheamus and AJ Styles. This match was super strong. It was brilliant. It was a great start to Raw. Styles and Sheamus have really good chemistry. They're fantastic. Sheamus did really, really well. Sort of shrugging off Styles' offense. Almost gets involved and distracts Sheamus. It was cool because Sheamus sort of fought through the pain and fought through the Styles' work, fought through the what do you call it, the calf crusher, and you really got the sense of Sheamus being this almost face now. I think he's a face now, certainly a tweener, but being able to take so much punishment. Sheamus kind of. Managed to get his signatures in. That was cool. The Celtic Cross and all that was really nice. And yeah, it was overall it was good. Almost interferes after the calf crusher damages Sheamus's leg. White Noise fails to put Styles away. Styles manages to get away from Sheamus, pulls him. And then rolls Sheamus up and gets the 3 count for the win. I thought that Styles' feet were on the ropes when he did it, but it turns out they weren't. Styles just taking advantage of the leg injury and then beating Sheamus with the 3 count. Styles went on and then tied Sheamus' feet to the ropes and then beat him down with a steel chair. I guess that sort of tentatively ensures Sheamus not coming back to you on Sunday. Maybe, maybe trying to assume, Styles and almost want to make sure that Sheamus can't be there on Sunday, but I think we're getting Sheamus on Sunday. I think that's happening. Really, really decent start to Raw, one of the better starts we've had in a while. New Day and Jeff Hardy versus the Hurt Business. This was pretty fun, very playful. You had Matt Riddle come in before, talking about the Hardy Bros, and then you had the New Day in backstage having a lot of fun. It was cool. Like, it was all right. It was a lot. It was nice. It was a sort of pretty formulaic tag team match, but it wasn't necessarily bad. Woods and Alexander have really, really good chemistry. Benjamin didn't really do too much in this one. As much as I love Shelton Benjamin, they really, really worked on Kingston's knee injury as well. Like, they were really pushing that. And really working on that. So that was cool to see that they sort of, from the story perspective, they were building on an injury. And yeah, again, working on the chemistry that was there between Kofi and Cedric that they built for the last few weeks. Decent work overall. Lashley ended up dominating the match. Lashley got the win after getting the Hurt Locker on Jeff Hardy after a couple of attempts. That was good. It was nice to see, Hardy managing to fight out of that initially, and we thought that Hardy's team might be able to get the win. Hardy Hardy took the win here, and it's interesting because I would have put him against Lashley for the US title, but it looks like the Hardy Bros could be a tag team, which I enjoy, but I prefer to see. I really enjoy, actually. I do like that idea, but I would like to see Jeff Hardy have at least another US title shot or at least another US title run before his contract is out. Lana versus Nia Jax. This was pretty quick. Lana's now taken out of that match on Sunday, and Asuka has to find another tag team partner, which is odd because they've built Lana up to only get her injured. There was a couple of nice moments here from what I can remember, and what I'm catching up on. There was like a head scissors from Lana, which was good. Lana manages to get out of a Samoan drop, and a double, and Lana got a double stomp, which was cool, and then manages to stack Nia up for the win, for the 3 count, which was a huge surprise to many people to have Lana beat Nia Jackson. We think, oh yeah, cool. Well, that bodes well for the future, bodes well for the tag team match. But wait. Now then you have Baszler attacking Lana and Nia attacking Lana and taking out the leg and then destroying that leg. And now we have we have an injury, which is really an injury, not an actual real injury probably, but Lana's written off that storyline, and I don't see the point in bringing Lana in and doing all of that if nothing was going to happen. Next, there was a weird segment with Elias, and he's singing his song, and he brings out Jackson Riker of the Forgotten Sons. He says that Elias music has changed his life, and it introduces him back into the fold, just as the rest of the Forgotten Sons have joined Baron Corbin on SmackDown. R-Truth comes out and interrupts them, and then says he's not going to interrupt them again. Weird segment, and then everybody comes out for the 24/7 championship, but Riker destroys them all, and then Elias and Riker particularly stands tall at the end, and yeah, it's a weird placing for Riker, because I guess he, he has a beard and he has long hair, so I guess I can see their reasons for putting them together. But aside from that, unless they're going to do some cult leader, religious sort of cult leader thing with Elias, I don't know what they're going to do here. I don't know what this is for. But yeah, nice to see R-Truth. R-Truth is funny. Then we have a handicap match between Keith Lee and Miz and Morrison. Keith Lee loving the challenge here. It was Keith Lee here. There's so much for him to do. There's so much beautiful things he could do in WWE, and he looks strong in defeat here, but he gets beaten by Miz and Morrison. Goes for the Spirit Bomb, but Morrison escapes, and then basically they both get double team strikes in. I think there's a chop block by the Miz, and then Morrison piles onto Keith Lee, and then Miz piles onto Morrison, and that gets the win. While he did look pretty strong, there was a bunch of those classic Keith Lee moments where he sort of gets angry and looks like gifable moments, I call them, where he like rises. Like in NXT, there was one where he rose, above the apron, and you could just see him coming up. Stuff like that with his facial expressions are great, But what they do with Keith Lee is lackluster at the moment, and I think the only thing that would save him right now, and this is a shame, is to turn him heel and to have him, feud with Drew or feud with Sheamus if Sheamus doesn't turn heel first, and then do it that way, because they have been talking about Keith Lee and Brock Lesnar in a main event with Drew at WrestleMania. So yeah, there's more to be done here. Then you have the Bray Wyatt segment bringing out the puppets to the Thunderdome from the Firefly Fun House, and yeah, it's fun. And then they play some jokes. They have some jokes on Randy Orton. I think one was how do you measure a viper? In inches, because they've got no feet. I thought that was pretty funny, although I'm super tired right now, so I'm not laughing. Randy Orton comes out and says, play a game of hide and seek with me. Bray Wyatt accepts and then starts going to look for Randy Orton. Ricochet versus Mace comes up next. Now, Dio Madden is impressive, and Mace, the whole gimmick and the whole Retribution gimmick has really hampered all of these guys. Ali was the best thing about Retribution in the last few months. But all these gimmicks have really hampered these guys, and they should just go back to using their own names and take the masks off, because I'm not sure it works. Basically, Ricochet wants to. They want Ricochet to join Retribution, and that's their gimmick. Is they're going to beat down Ricochet till he joins Retribution. Odd, really, really odd booking, and decent. decent showing for the dominant Dio Madden or Mace, I suppose. Decent finish. It happened. Ricochet, I think Ricochet's gonna give in, and I think he's gonna join Retribution. It might revamp the faction, but if not, if that doesn't happen, then Retribution are gonna disappear into complete obscurity. I don't see how they can, like I say, unless they have Ricochet and a name like Ricochet alongside Ali, I don't know how they can save this faction at the moment. Baszler and Dana Brooke goes to a no contest. A couple of bits of offense from Dana Brooke. Baszler tries to get the cure through clutching. Dana Brooke reverses it. That was surprising. Nia Jax ends up interfering on behalf of Baszler and causing a disqualification for Dana Brooke to win. They beat down Brooke until Mandy Rose makes the save, and then Asuka eventually comes out as well and chases the heels off. To obviously take revenge for what happened to Lana early in the broadcast, and Asuka now has to search for a partner for for TLC. So Asuka has to find a partner for TLC now. I don't know who Asuka's partner is going to be. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Charlotte, but it'd be amazing if it was Kairi Sane, but we'll see. And then you have this backstage segment now between the hide and seek between Orton and Bray. Bray goes into a back room with an old Bray Wyatt rocking chair. Bray sits in it inexplicably, and even though he knows he's looking for Randy Orton attacks the Bray Wyatt, puts him in a handy box that just happens to be there in this weird dark space, and he puts the handy bit of gas that just happens to be there in this space, and a handy lighter that happens to just be there in this dark space, and sets the box on fire once he's put Bray into it. Bray Wyatt, unfortunately for Randy Orton, does not emerge, but the Fiend does. The Fiend emerges from the box, hits a mandible claw, and chokes out Orton for the end of that segment. Really strong, really strong. The Fiend is a beast, and I think the Fiend has to win here. He has to win here. Personally, for me at TLC. Riddle versus MVP comes up next. Another really short match. Basically jumping knees on MVP, and then a floating blow for the quick squash victory, which is surprising. I'm not sure why they even bothered with this, really. They could have put Riddle in that 6-man tag earlier, or they could have added an extra person. But yeah, this was weird. MVP gets devalued. Riddle kind of gains nothing from being here. It was very quick and odd. Then you had the WWE Championship Ascension Ceremony, which was really fun. It was better than it had any right to be. I know Maven said that she wasn't sure about it. AJ comes out and says that Drew took so long to win the championship, and then there's a Drew can't handle the pressure. Drew comes out, talks about his ascent to the top and how he's carried WWE through COVID, and then it was cool. It was all right. I don't know, man. It's an interesting one. It really is an interesting one. I do enjoy Styles' work here as a heel. He's just some of the best. He does some of the best heel work in the business, I think. Does AJ Styles, a bit like the Miz. Drew comes across as funny. He's a great spokesperson for WWE. Maybe a little bit one-dimensional sometimes, but nonetheless very entertaining. Almost starts getting chairs and tables and stuff. Miz and Morrison attack Drew while AJ Styles and Drew are facing off. Miz and Morrison come in, making use of this alliance that they've got, where Miz obviously thinks or wants to win the Money in the Bank off the back of the match that Drew and AJ have, which is a decent dynamic, and I guess it works in this context. But yeah, Drew ends up trying to fight them off and shows that he's a fighting champion. He keeps trying to get up. But yeah, Miz and Morrison keep knocking him down. AJ gets in on the attack as well. Almost keeps throwing stuff in, and AJ Styles ends up climbing to the top of the ladder, unhooking the belt which Drew hooked up earlier, and posing with the championship, almost certainly sealing his fate as the loser for this weekend because he stood tall tonight. But yeah, AJ Styles ends the broadcast. Overall, for me, I think this Raw gets a 6 out of 10. There was some really good moments. The Bray Wyatt stuff, the first match, Sheamus, I think Sheamus did really well tonight to sell again the kind of overall dominance of this sort of alliance of AJ, Miz, Morrison. Obviously, it was Miz and Sheamus. Was it Miz and Sheamus in the beginning? Am I losing my mind? Bear me a sec, I'll tell you. Just going over my notes. Sheamus and AJ Styles was a cracking match. AJ Styles is 100% my performer of the night, guys. Fantastic stuff. Spot of the night was probably the table thing at the end between AJ and Drew. Like I say, good lead into TLC. A lot of people won't like it. But yeah, lots of beat downs tonight. Lots of injuries heading into TLC. Obviously, Sheamus might be out for the main event to help Drew. Lana's out for the tag team match, and obviously Drew may be walking into TLC with an injury, which helps the underdog appeal when he eventually goes on to beat AJ Styles this weekend. But that's my Raw, guys. Once again, performer of the night, AJ Styles, grade 6 out of 10. Spot of the night, the table spot. I think that's good. Let me go through the comments before we finish. Let's have a look. Let's go all the way up to the comments, guys, that we've missed. This is my lift elevator music as I go through the comments. Where are we? Okay. I think we're right. Drew feels like a star, says Crazy Ginger Jake. Yes. Jeez, Drew chucked that ladder. Yes, he did. Maybe we'll never see fans again. Don't know how I feel about this segment, says Maven. Thanks for plugging the Drew interview, Jeremy, again. Pretty okay, decent show, says Alex. Really enjoyed the stream, says Paolo. Heading off, need some sleep. Good night, Paolo, mate. Thank you for being here. Hull, yeah, excellent stream, John. See you next time. Tom and Drum. Yeah, Jeremy, see you next time, buddy. Thank you for being here, mate. Really appreciate it. Alex Smith, pretty okay, decent stream, 8 out of 10. Performer of the night for me is Bray Wyatt. Cool segment where he came out of the flaming box. And the joke segment, lol. Match of the night for me is the handicap match. That was cool. Futuristic Gamer, Futuristic. Hey man, don't worry about it. Sorry for your absence. I'm not in the best mood to talk about it. I'll explain soon. I just need some time. Much love. Yeah, Futuristic, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here, dude. You were missed, buddy, says Jeremy. That's sweet of you from Futuristic. Yeah, man, thank you for being here, dude. Carrie saying, hopefully, I'm assuming for Asuka's partner there, Crazy Ginger. Hope all is well. We missed you this stream. Yeah, we did. Alex to Futuristic, I missed you all too. Oh, honestly, guys, this is wonderful. Thank you. Dom seems tired as AF. Yes, I am, mate. It's been a long, long day. I feel you, man. Yeah, dude. I was working today. I've been up all day, and it's been a long day. So thank you guys for being here with me. Thanks for covering Raw, Dom. This is Alex. Thank you, Dom. This is Futuristic. It's Ant's turn. Yes, it is. I had AJ to performer of the night with Bray. Yeah, I agree, Alex. I agree. Thank you guys so much for being here for me. It's 4:24 a.m. I enjoyed Raw, but I enjoy it mainly because of you guys. So thank you so much. For Anthony, who'll be with you on Wednesday. I've been Dom. This is the Wrestling Kitchen. and we'll see you very, very soon. I'm going to count us down and then try and get the stopping the stream right. So, right, here we go, guys. Wait, yeah, 5. Whoa, just knocked myself out. Good night, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah.